This is the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. We're going to step away for one commercial break, make sure everything's running well, and we'll be back, like I said, with the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. As always, Burns Football brought to you by West End Sales. Don't go anywhere.
If you need fireworks for your event, then call on Contracted Pyrotechnics and talk with Dustin Ledford today. They are the bomb. Dustin is a graduate of Burns High School and supplies all the fireworks you've seen at the Burns High School football games. If your town or organization needs fireworks, call Dustin Ledford today at 704-473-1996. That's 704-473-1996. Have a party, have a blast with Contracted Pyrotechnics. It's truck season at Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby. Come see the new 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab RST. Get 0% APR financing for well-qualified buyers, plus no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Plus get a $750 cash allowance. Or make every day a getaway with the new 2023 Chevy Equinox. Get 2.1% APR financing for well-qualified buyers or take $1,250 cash allowance. Get yours today at Marburger Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
All right, we're back. As you see, 27 minutes left to go till kickoff on our scoreboard. And get there. There's the field. Bulldog looking good tonight. It's Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. As always, Burns Football brought to you by West End Sales, the visiting Pine Lake Pride, as Matt told you, out of Mooresville, North Carolina, coming in at a record of 7-3, 5-2 in their conference, ranked 228th out of all teams in North Carolina. So they're coming out of the 1A, 2A, Conference A. That's what's listed on Max Preps. Their season went like this: wins over South Lake Christian Academy and Roanoke Rapids, lost a tight one to Lake Norman Charter, 13-8. Followed that up with wins over Mountain Island Charter, Winston-Salem Prep, Christ the King, Bishop McGinnis, and Winston-Salem Carver. Then lost a tight one to Corvian Community College, 24-23. And then took it on the chin pretty well last week against the Community School of Davidson. So they have lost their last two games, coming in on a two-game losing streak. But that doesn't take away from their good season, 7-3, qualifying for the state playoffs. And as you've been researching, they have a pretty good running back, Matt.
Yeah, Gabe Bolivar, fifth in the nation in rushing. He's got 2,430 yards on 262 carries, 27 touchdowns, has a 9.3 yards per carry average, and averages 243 a game. So I think he has been offered by some pretty big schools. I know Charlotte offered him. He's going to be a tough matchup for Burns tonight.
Yeah, if you watched any of the game last week, Burns did have a tough time stopping the run, especially in the second half. Sure, is a point of emphasis at practice this week, so hopefully they'll be able to tighten the bolts down a little bit on that ground attack. Jake Johnson will be the signal caller for the Pine Lake Prep tonight. Pine Lake Prep Pride. Say that 5 times fast,
That's
right?
Tongue twister, right?
Yeah, it's like Peter picked pickles, whatever. But anyway, games, he's played all 10 games. He's averaging just under 100 yards a game, thrown 11 touchdowns against 5 interceptions, quarterback rating of 81.5. And I'm not sure how much we're going to see Jake Johnson throw the football. I know they've watched the film. If they watch the East Gaston film and they watch the Shelby film, they know that we're vulnerable on the ground, and if they have Gabe Bolivar, I expect to see him get the load until it can be stopped. At least that would be my philosophy.
Yep.
If you can't stop number 11, you're going to see a steady dose of him until you can.
Well, he's got games on Max Press where he's rushed 35, 40 times, so I don't expect anything different tonight for sure. They got Henry White will rush some, 425 yards, 6 touchdowns, but like I said, Bolivar will get the bulk of the carries. Receiving, Brandon Gowers, 15 catches, 488 yards, 7 touchdowns. They will put it in there, as you say, but, we're going to see a hefty dose of Bolivar tonight.
Yeah, they got Alec Brown and Jacob Lewis, but, 2 leading receivers have 10 and 12 catches respectively, so just not a whole lot of damage done. I mean, if you've got 10 catches, you're averaging 1 a game, and they've only got 2 players averaging 1 or more catches a game, so they don't really throw the ball a tremendous amount. So when you have a tremendous rusher like Gabe Bolivar, that's probably what you're going to stick to. Mm-hmm. And on the other side of the ball, we got another, let's see here. Wasn't another Bolivar is their standout defensive player? No, it's not. No, it's not. No.
Conatillo.
Yeah,
Ryan Conatillo. He's got 58 tackles, gets his 31 tackles for loss, 16 sacks. See him down on the field. He's number 50. You see him down on the field on warm-ups, and he looks like a man down there, Tom. So he's definitely their stud defensive player.
Yeah, they do have 87.5 tackles for a loss, and Conatillo does have 31 of them. But don't forget about Smith, the junior, number 64. He's got 22 tackles for a loss. For the season, the Pride has 87.5 tackles for a loss. So they've been keeping folks behind the sticks a good bit this year.
Yeah, like I say, Burns has been a little susceptible to the run. So. On our side, but their defense looks like they played pretty well. They've come up. Not sure their strength of schedule. They had a tough one last week. Community College of Davidson. They're a formidable opponent, but it'll be a good matchup for Burns tonight.
So they also have. I'm going to get the young man's first name. For some reason, I did not write it down. But number 64. That's Jack Smith. So Jack Smith also has a good amount of sacks for this Pride team. Just looking at their sack total, Conatillo leads the team with 20, but Jack Smith over there with 12. So it looks like a two-headed defensive monster up there, either on the defensive line or linebacking core. They don't list them here whether they're playing line or linebacker, but whichever one, they're getting to the quarterback early and often.
Yeah.
And if you look at the sacks on the year, 51 sacks for the Pride. That's averaging over 5 sacks a game. So they've been able to consistently put pressure on the quarterback. We'll talk about our quarterback situation here in a little bit. May or may not see Mooney, a little dinged up, been in a boot, did warm up. We don't know. We'll see. Johnny Johnson is the rumored fill-in for Mooney tonight if he can't go, and I think it's got something to do with their usual backup. Warlick had impetigo this week, was unable to practice, and he's thank goodness he's come back from that. But Burns' quarterback situation may be susceptible to that Pine Lake pass rush.
Well, I think what's going to be to our advantage, I think a lot of their O-line and D-line play both ways. So hopefully, we can get a good run game established and maybe wear some of those guys down, and maybe towards fourth quarter they can, fatigue will set in. So you never know.
All right, so that's your visiting Pine Lake Prep Pride. Can't say that too fast. I mean, I think they made that. That's a great English lesson there for alliteration. I think they would have called them something else besides the Pride. Pine Lake Prep Pride, if you could say that fast. But if we look at the kickoff. I'm trying to look at the PATs and field goals. So we've got Johnson, the junior, who's 4 or 5 on PATs, and Bell, the senior, who's 3 or 4 on PATs. Just looking at that, they might have had a little bit of issue with their kicking game. Not really kicking a lot of point after a touchdown. Seems like they're going for 2 in a lot of situations. And with Bolivar back there, 2 yards probably not that hard for him to get, so they may be choosing to go for 2 in a lot of situations over kicking the extra point.
Yeah, we don't see their stats, when they go for 2. I don't think either team has those listed, but with a running back like that, you might as well put him back here and go for it for sure.
Yeah, 27 rushing touchdowns, 28 total touchdowns on the year, and if you look at the conversions, they actually do list that, and there it is. Bolivar has 17 conversions on the year.
Oh, I didn't know that was listed. I got you.
So that solves that little mystery there. That I would expect to see them go for 2. And as I said, if you have that dominant running back like that, you have that luxury of saying, hey, I think my kid can get 2 yards. I think on any play he's going to get 2 yards. So that's why they've been going for a lot of those conversions. So we'll see how that plays out. We're going to step away for just a couple minutes here on the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. Come back, tell you a little bit about the Bulldogs and what we expect to see from them tonight. And then we're getting close to the Band for Burns, which is sponsored by Wright's Jewelry. Try to bring some of that too, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Campers Inn RV in Kings Mountain announces their 8th annual Campers Inn RV Bike Drive. Now through December 4th, Campers Inn is partnering again with the Kings Mountain Police Department to help collect new bikes for children in our community. Bring new or unassembled bikes and they'll put them all together. Drop off your bike anytime at Campers Inn. For more information, call 704-750-7295. Be a part of this year's bike drive, sponsored by the Campers Inn RV, 615 Broadview Drive, off Highway 161 south of Kings Mountain at I-85. Today, having choices at the end of life's journey is more important than ever. Choosing the proper way to honor a loved one is not an easy task. There are many emotional, personal, and spiritual issues to consider. Now, there is a new alternative to traditional burial and flame-based cremation. Fiddel's Aquamation is a water-based natural process that gently returns your loved one's remains to their natural ash form. Learn more at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com or drop by their offices in Falston and in Cherryville. 40 years. Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby has been serving this area for 40 years. They must be doing something right. As a matter of fact, they're now in their third generation of their family business. Sure, you might get someone in their old truck to come over and look at your system and may save you $1 or $2. But where will they be in 5 years when your unit needs service and is still under warranty? Quality products, quality service you can depend on. That's Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com, and they are now taking applications for service technicians starting at $15 per hour. Join Cleveland County Sheriff Alan Norman in voting for Kevin Gordon for Cleveland County Commissioner. In a recent letter to the voting citizens of Cleveland County, Sheriff Norman pointed out the many reasons Kevin Gordon needs to return as Cleveland County Commissioner to help lead, guide, and direct our county as we move forward. With over 39 years as a public servant, Kevin Gordon is dedicated to serving the people of Cleveland County. On March 5th, 2024, vote Kevin Gordon, Cleveland County Commissioner. This announcement was paid for by the candidate, Kevin Gordon. Main Street Hardware in Lawndale wants to take this time and wish the Burns Bulldogs the best of luck in the state playoffs. We are behind you all the way. Cold weather is here, and Main Street Hardware has all types of heaters in stock. And come on in now and save 20% on Georgia boots, now to the end of November, with over 120 pairs in stock. And check out the Red Max Power Equipment. For all of your projects, head to Main Street Hardware, 356 Main Street in Lawndale, and like them on Facebook too.
Nobody does it better.
Yes, when it comes to real estate, nobody does it better than Sherry Horn of Sherry Horn Real Estate. Sherry was voted the best real estate agent and best real estate office in Cleveland County. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, talk with Sherry Horn at Sherry Horn Real Estate. Call 704-915-5450 or visit her website at soldbysherry.com. And like her on Facebook too, and you'll see why nobody does it better.
All right, we're back. Tom Sinafani and Matt Royster on the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. As always, Burns football brought to you by West End Sales. So we're going to tell you a little bit about the Burns Bulldogs, their season. Opened up with a win against Forest View, lost to Crest, lost to Kings Mountain, wins against Alexander Central, Highland Tech, Bessemer City, Thomas Jefferson, East Gaston, and Cherryville. Then came up short against Shelby in a game that was 10-7 at half and ended up being 58-27, a game that definitely got away from Burns in the second half, and it got away from him because couldn't stop the run, Matt.
Yeah, that's going to be we're going to have to fix that for sure. I don't know if we need to put more guys on the box or whatever, but I'm sure Coach Devine and Coach staff has addressed that and have a good game plan tonight.
So they've worked on it all week, working through some injuries. We know that Surratt, we saw him a little banged up last week. We'll see if he's able to come back. Just talked to Patrick Mooney, Ben's dad, says he's got a little treatment on it this afternoon. We'll see. We'll see how it's feeling and see if he can go. If he does go, Mooney's had an outstanding season, completion rate of over 60%. He's got 27 touchdowns against only 4 interceptions, quarterback rating of 135.1, over 2,100 yards on the season, and he now owns the county record, passing record, over 7,000 yards. No matter what happens in these playoffs, a terrific career, terrific season for Ben Mooney. Moving on to Gardner Webb College. Actually, he'll be there in January. We're going to miss him here at Burns High School, but just a stellar career. We're very proud of Ben Mooney.
Yeah, Burns and a county all-time leader. I think he got it last week by 8 yards, I think, when I heard right. And that's 7,825 to be exact. So, like I say, heck of a career here at Burns for Ben. He's got a few more games left in him, I know. So, it's been a fun ride seeing him play these past 4 years.
All right, on the ground, it looks to be Jeremiah Norris, the featured back tonight. Although they did have to get creative last week when Surratt went out, Norris ran a lot of slot, and that moves Wilson and some others to running back. We'll see. Well, I mean, we
I
really
would expect
don't know.
to see more of that. Kamari, I don't think is not 100%. He may not be able to go as much, and so I do expect to see Norris more in the slot, again tonight as well.
So Norris on the year over 1,000 yards, 1,004, averaging over 10 a carry. He's got 400-yard games, 20 touchdowns, getting ready to do the national anthem, brought to you by the Burns Band, and the band is sponsored by Wright's Jewelry in Falston. So we're going to turn it down and give you the band.
Almighty God, in your Son Jesus Christ's most precious name, and all God's people say it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, please remain standing for playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the anthem will be presented by the Burns High School Marching Band. The colors will be presented by the Burns High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard under the direction of Colonel David Johnson and Chief Master Sergeant Lisa Tillett. Please remain standing until the colors have left the viewing area.
That was the Burns High School Marching Band, brought to you by Wright's Jewelry in Falston. Thank you, Jennifer and the gang, for sponsoring Burns football all year long. We appreciate that, and especially your sponsorship of the Burns High Band under the directorship of Kyle Maples. And we talked about Jeremiah Norris's rushing stats, receiving. It's been by committee. We've got Johnny Johnson, Jeremiah Norris, Kenyon Surratt's kind of moving on up. He's got 4 touchdowns on the year. Graham Warlick with 28 receptions. And then Kamari Surratt with 28 receptions. As a team, 27 receptions. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bulldogs have caught a touchdown, led by Kamari Surratt with 9. Not sure if he's going to go today. Saw him in warm-ups. We'll wait to see after kickoff.
Yeah, Graham Warlick, will have to step up. And like you said, his little brother Kenyon, he's come on strong this year. He's been a full year, or played as a ninth grader all season, and just to see him develop, he's progressed a lot through the year. So I'm excited for him, and expect to see him see some big yardage tonight.
Let's give a little love to our offensive linemen as well. Bo Westbrook with 4 pancake blocks on the year. Caleb Bird with 9. Caleb's in my 4th period class, and I'm telling you, not real interested in getting in his way. Pretty healthy young man. as evidenced by those 9 pancake blocks. And Bonner, another guy, is not going to want to get in his way. He's
Absolutely.
got 6 pancake blocks, but doing a good job up front. Hopefully they'll be able to clear some holes for Norris, and if we do see Johnny Johnson in more of a ground-based attack tonight, this offensive line is going to have a good game.
I wouldn't be surprised too. Talking about Marsh McGowan, we've seen him come in kind of in an H-back position. Do some 2-point conversions. I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see him some mixed in on the offense a little bit too. So
yeah, Marshall McGowan has 3 pancake blocks of his own on the year, 30 for the team, so doing a great job there. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball, and Burns doing a pretty good job getting them behind the sticks as well. 68 tackles for loss this year. Goodson's got 10 of them. McGowan's got 12 of them. And Westbrook's got 9 of them. A bunch of other guys got tackles for loss. I think that's going to be key. The penetration and knocking down Bolivar in the backfield would be nice to see, and put Pine Lake Prep in some 2nd and 3rd and long where they're not as comfortable.
Yeah, Marsh McGowan, obviously the leader of our defense, 58 tackles, 12 for loss. He's the emotional leader of this defense, and he's going to carry these guys. And his versatility, he can play the D-line, he can play linebacker. He's going to be key for Burns tonight if they want to come out ahead.
I can't forget about my man Amari Rankin Littlejohn. Got 7 tackles for loss and 52 tackles on the year, so he's having
and
a good season.
What about Eli Goodson? Man, he's come on strong the past few weeks. Had several big tackles last week against Shelby. So he's somebody else you got to watch. He's actually leading tackler. He's coming in at 60 tackles. So.
And also DeJuan Jolly having a good year. He's got 32 tackles from his defensive spot. He's probably, I would argue, that he might be the hardest hitter on the team in that secondary.
I agree with you there.
Because he can take it behind the woodshed, and we've seen it all year long. So. Kickoffs, not sure who's going to do it. It's been by committee. We've seen Johnny Johnson. We've seen Zach Courier. We've seen, I think, Ethan Guy. We've seen a bunch of guys take kickoffs. I was happy with Johnny Johnson's performance, so hopefully he'll get the nod, but we'll see who's going to do in the kicking game. And I think it's critical, a ground-based team. Don't give him a short field. Make him go the length of the field.
Absolutely. Johnny Johnson, All-State punter last year, so he's got a big leg, and so expect to see him play another good game tonight.
All right, so that's the Bulldogs briefly. Okay. All right. What we got there? Oh, our captains. Okay, our captains. Get that in a second. We need to do a Whitetail Properties player to watch. We'll do an offensive and defensive player of the game. Who do you have, Matt?
Let's go offense, Johnny Johnson. We might see him some, maybe a lot in the Wildcat tonight. He's going to play defense as well, but he's going to be key. We may see him the whole night. We don't know yet. So I think it's going to be interesting to see play calling and see how he works into that role. So he's going to be key tonight for Bulldog offense.
All right, so you got Johnny Johnson as our Whitetail Properties player to watch on offense. On defense, I'm going with Marshall McGowan. I think Marshall McGowan's got to be critical in stopping the run game tonight. I would also like to mention like Amari Rankin and some others up front that have got to stop the run tonight. You must stop the run. If I'm David Devine, I am getting those 11 guys. You must stop the run. We must stop the run tonight. So hopefully Marshall and his guys will be able to do it. Now our captains for tonight for Burns, 54, is that Caleb Bird, 54? And then number 1, Ben Mooney, number 19, Kamari Surratt, and number 3, Jeremiah Norris are your captains for Burns. And then Pine Lake Prep is number 6. And I don't think we talked about number 6. They're number 6, so Jacob Lewis.
Yep.
Okay, so that's Jacob Lewis. And number
71, that 71. Is Samuel Kern.
Samuel Kern, and the other ones we're trying to get.
11, that's Gabe Bolivar. Yeah. I think Bolivar is how you pronounce it. Yeah.
Well, it depends on where you're from. I remember people from Western Maryland say Bolivar. That's the whole story. I didn't know that, but I'm going to call him Bolivar. So he's another captain, and then 71, and then 71. Joe, did you have a better Pine Lake roster? Okay.
I think I got the same one you got.
I need a microscope. A microscope to see that one.
56, that is
71 is Samuel Kern, yeah. Yeah, we're just going to do the best we can, guys, with these numbers. are hard to see, and they gave us, I'm telling you, you need.
I got a little bit more light on my side of the box over here, so I'll help you out.
You definitely need. You definitely need. Okay. All right, what happened there? Okay, there we go. All right, we won the toss, and we're going to receive or defer, Joe. All right, Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up shortly. Burns and Pine Lake. We'll be right back. Playoff football from Ron Green Stadium. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Get more bang for your buck this fall with Buck Days at James River Equipment. Buy any new John Deere 1 through 4 Series tractor with a loader, and you'll receive your choice of a rear blade or a set of pallet forks for only $1. So whether you're leveling your driveway or doing some heavy lifting, James River can help you save big bucks. Visit jamesriverequipment.com/buckdays to learn more. Offer ends 11/30/23. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. James River delivers.
DeRisi Racing wants to wish the Burns Bulldogs good luck during this year's football season. DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. And DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Paulston Road in Shelby. Or find them online at www.derisiracing.com. Call them at 704-538-3512.
All right, so zooming in there, I want to bring you this.
What a shot right there, Coach Devine. Bulldog squad up there on the hill. So to me, this is the best entrance in high school football right here in the state.
So we've got Contracted Pyrotechnics bringing you the fireworks. Coach Devine's got his squad ready. And we anticipate every Friday night home game. It's the 4th of July in Lawndale, North Carolina. So we're waiting. We're still waiting.
Johnny Johnson there holding the flag.
Let's see. Yeah, that is a good shot.
Good shot there. Trent Marty on our camera tonight, as always, does a good job.
Yeah.
Here to go.
And thoughts and prayers to Trent and his family. The passing of his mother-in-law recently. I know it's been hard on he and his family, so we're glad to have you back, Trent. Prayers for your family, and here come the Bulldogs. And now here comes the light show. Contracted Pyrotechnics bringing you that show. So always a good show. That's worth the $7 to walk in the gate. And we see a little extra tonight for the 2A playoffs. We're going to be East Rutherford fans. If they win, we get another home game. We get to see it again.
Got to focus on tonight first. So it's going to be a good one out here in Lawndale. Appreciate all the people for tuning in tonight. It's going to be a good one.
So I wanted to mention East Rutherford, as that is a potentially second round matchup. And Philip Russ has done just an outstanding job with East Rutherford football this year. That program had the death. You know, they died. They did not play football a couple of years ago, and he's brought it all the way back and had them second in the conference and has them in the playoffs. So just a great job. And he has the Rutherford County Championship.
So like I say, Burns will receive. I think they won the toss. And I think they'll be going right to left on your video screen there.
Yeah, Burns in the navy blue, the baby blue pants with the gold and white trim, and the baby blue helmets. Pine Lake Prep looks like they've got on white jerseys, navy blue pants, silver helmets. And they'll be kicking off, and they'll be moving left to right. So Pine Lake Prep in the white, Burns in the navy blue, the familiar navy blue at home, and Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. Let's see who goes back. And I think that's 2 Johnson that's going now. It's 3 Norris, 17 Warlick. So already we usually see Surratt back deep, so we see Warlick taking his place tonight.
Got Kenyon back there too, 16 for Burns. So let's see 3 for Pine Lake Prep. Cam Gandy will be kicking off here.
Trying to get the kickers. 3 Gandy.
Mm-hmm.
So Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. We're right at 7:30.
And looks like we're about ready to go. Let's see. I'm not sure what they're waiting on here.
Maybe on the smoke to clear or something, I don't know. And Gandy foot meets ball, and it's a little squib kick, and it's going to be fielded, I think, by McGowan at the 30. Who is that with the football?
I think that's Ethan Guy.
Ethan Guy. He'll get to the 32-yard line, and that's what Burns will take it. First down and 10, and now we anticipate who's coming out for quarterback. And look, it's number 1, Ben Mooney.
Got Ben Mooney out there. Like I say, wasn't sure the quarterback scenario tonight, but Ben is out there. Has had an ankle injury, so let's see what happens here.
So once again, you're listening to Burns Football. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate our sponsors for making this video broadcast possible. And
so 77 Gage Bowman, they're not letting him on the field. Something with his knee pad or something. That's kind of weird. An equipment issue.
Well, when you have, you may have like refs that let certain things go when others don't. And this one saw something in Gage Bowman's uniform he didn't like, made Gage leave the field.
Something with his knee brace or something. That's kind of bizarre to let him go that far without telling him about that. That's kind of.
Well, he just got on the field.
I think they're making him cover up his knee brace with his pants.
If he's got metal exposed, they may. So here we go. Burns in the shotgun. And we got double wide receivers right, one to the left with an H-back, and it's going to be a toss play. Norris going to try the left side, through a little crease. There he goes, 40, 45, still on his feet, 50, still on his feet, 40, 35, drugged down from behind, but not before he's got a huge gain on first down.
Yeah, sweep right for Burns. Not sure, we might have a penalty flag on the field. This might be coming back. Probably going to have a hold on the play.
Penalties brought to you by the Campers Inn.
So not the way you want to start the game, even though it was a good rush there, but by Jeremiah.
Well, the refs came loaded for bear. They've already sent a player off and called a penalty on the first play. And they direct him where the hash mark is, and they're going to mark it back. What's the call? Holding, but it must have been downfield a little bit because they got it at the 26. It's an 8-yard penalty. It's 1st and 18. Because if it's a 10-yard penalty, or is it at the 24?
24,
no,
yep.
It is. Okay, it's at the 24. My fault. So a 10-yard penalty against Burns marches them back and takes away a long Jeremiah Norris run. So first down and 20, and we'll try it again. Why not? Left side. There goes Norris through a little crease, bounces off a tackler, 30, 35, 40, 40, 50, and run out of bounds, but not before he's got another big gainer, and that's a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, toss right. Jeremiah Norris, another big gain across midfield, will move the chains. That's what you want to see out of this Bulldog offense to start the drive.
Joe, I gave him 26 yards.
We'll call him out right at the 50. I thought he got on up to the 45, but still a good run, Jeremiah.
First down and 10. As now Warlick's looking, where do I go? And he's going to come all the way, and he's going to be split. As right now I have not seen Kamari Surratt in the game. So again, the shotgun. Double wide receivers to the left. Mooney's got it, going to throw it. Man's open. Johnny Johnson's got yardage. He's to the 35. They're trying to strip the football, but Johnny hangs on to it. He's up to around the 35-yard line. Another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, another pretty good little screen pass. Johnny Johnson will move the chains, and we got another Campers Inn penalty, Tom. What was the call there, Joe?
Illegal man downfield. So that sometimes happens when you run the screenplay. You get a lineman a little bit eager, and he gets downfield, and they'll mark it back 5, and that takes away a Johnny Johnson first down. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
Tough call. Didn't see where exactly that happened, but it's a tough call. Man.
Well, let's see. First down and 15 as the refs came loaded for bear tonight. We've had 3 plays and 2 penalties, and a guy sent off, so they're 2 guys sent off, so they're ready. Double wide receivers left. H back to the right. And it's going to be again pass Johnny Johnson, who dropped the football. So that's going to be an incomplete pass, and it's going to be 2nd down and 15. And Johnny's a little upset with himself, but it'll be another chance, Johnny.
I tell you, he had a lot of real estate in front of him. Had he caught the ball, he had a lot of room to run. So sure, he might have been looking ahead, but can't do that. You got to catch the ball first. But like I say, 2nd down, plenty more chances coming up here for Johnny.
2nd down and 15. Double wide receivers to the left again. I don't see anybody split to the right.
Yeah.
Looks like they got extra beef on the, and there's another penalty. Let's see. And we've got another pre-snap penalty brought to you by the Campers Inn. Fall start against the Bulldogs, and that's already 20 yards in penalties on this drive alone, and some of the Burns faithful are letting the officials hear about it.
I didn't see that one. Normally you can see those penalties as they happen, but not sure about that one.
Well, we have 26-yard run, and we have 20 yards in penalties, 6 yards net. So Norris goes in motion. Let's see if they throw it to him. He's covered. They're going to throw it, and over the head of Warlick. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 20.
Yeah, had Warlick out there just a little bit high.
I just tell you, I just hope it's
tough breaks.
It's tough both ways. I mean, if it's going to be, if you're going to call the little flinch, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. If you're going to call the grab, just make sure it's both ways. You're going to call it tight both ways. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, I didn't see that one personally. I don't know. You might have saw something, but I sure didn't.
Oh, that'd be no. 3 wide receivers to the left and 1 to the right. 4 wide receivers. And single back set is Norris. Snap back, Mooney's back, under a little pressure, lets it go, screens there, it's Norris. He's got the 50, he's got the 40, he's got the 35-30, still on his feet. He may go into the end zone for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown, 60 yards, Jeremiah Norris.
Yeah, a little pass. Mooney had a little bit of pressure, but got it to Jeremiah, and good downfield blocking for a touchdown for Burns. We saw him a lot last week in the passing game. So we expect it again tonight. It's a good touchdown there for Jeremiah Norris.
So 4 plays, and it took 1 minute and 35 seconds off the clock. Jeremiah Norris had all the positive yardage. 26-yard run and a 60-yard touchdown reception, but it's going to go in the books as a 56-yard drive. The extra yardage because of the penalties. And kick up. And Dixon's Nealon Cole extra point good. We'll be right back. 7-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard.
Leaves have already started to fall. Are you ready for leaf season this year? Get ready with a stop in at Hojo Power Sports in Shelby and take a look at a leaf sucking machine. That's the Walker Mower, famous for leaf pickup for residential or commercial lawns. With a Walker, your yard will look clean and fresh. Plus, you'll find blowers by Husqvarna, Red Max, Shadawa, and DeWalt. Make leaf season easy this year with the new Walker Mower from Hojo Power Sports. 110 Grigg Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net.
The baby chicks are in at Parker Family Feed in Bellwood. Come get your baby chicks now. They also have rabbits too, and they carry all of your pet and livestock food. Check out their new line of porch swings, and they have fall decorations including pumpkins, big beautiful mums, and bales of straw. Get your ryegrass, Kentucky 31 grass seed, lime, and fertilizer at Parker Family Feed, 121 Carpenters Grove Church Road off Highway 18 North in Bellwood. Like them on Facebook too.
Oh, got the wrong camera. There we go. So we've got 7-0 Burns on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. That drive, 4 plays, minute 35 off the clock, 56 yards.
Johnny Johnson there to kick.
Yeah, Jam J's Pizza Factory kick off hold, and it's going to be covered up there very smartly by Pine Lake. So Pine Lake will start on their own 26, it looks like.
And that's what you were saying earlier. You need to give them a long field. You don't need to give them any short possessions there, especially with the Boulevard, the running back they have.
Now we get to see number 11.
Been hearing a lot about him this week, so let's see if Burns Bulldogs defense is up for the test.
Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 linemen, 3 linebackers near the line of scrimmage. So 8 men near the line of scrimmage, or 7 anyway. And it's going to be Bolivar, number 11. He's swallowed up. Marshall McGowan and others there put him down, and they're going to give him no gain.
Yeah, nothing doing on that first play. Good job interior defense there for Burns. That's what you want to see every play right there.
And Westbrook also there.
We'll give a special anniversary announcement. Tony and Susan Beaver, congrats on 33 years wedding anniversary tonight. Tony, the voice of the Burns Bulldogs.
Yeah, most people don't make it that far. Congratulations.
Yep.
Triple wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Back throws and almost intercepted. Almost intercepted there.
That's Goodson there on the pass deflection.
As already it's quarterback for Pine Lake Prep. That's Jake Johnson. Surprised to see him throw it that soon.
Yeah, he had a guy there, but good job Eli Goodson to come over there and to dive and break that up. Probably would have caught the ball if Goodson hadn't have gone over there.
This is where you want Pine Lake Prep, 3rd and long, 3rd down and 10. Again, 7 guys near the line of scrimmage. And nope, Johnson's going to roll out. He's going to let it go, and man is there. I don't know if it's caught. Is it caught?
Looks like it's caught.
Let's see where they mark. They are. They're going to give him a gain of, nope, incomplete. They're moving it back.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell from the far side of the field. Looks like he had it going out of bounds there, but.
And if you're the Pine Lake Pride, that's what you didn't want, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, like I say, only rushed the ball one time. A little surprised there, but good job in the Bulldog defense on that opening drive there.
Well, I mean, if you're going to stack the box on me like that, I'm going to try to expose you on the outside, especially without one of your top DBs. Punt, line drive, effective punt. It's going to go out of bounds somewhere between the 40 and 35-yard line. But Burns defense, good job on your first drive, forces the 3 and out. So with 9:31 left to go in the first quarter, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard at 7-0 Burns, and they have the football at their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, let's see Ben Mooney, company back out on the field. Would expect to see another hefty dose of a Jeremiah Norris. I got all the positive plays on that drive.
And there was only 2. The others were wiped out by penalty.
Correct.
And another one was another long Jeremiah Norris run. So first down, 10. If you're just joining us, 7-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. Burns football is brought to you by West End Sales. Mooney's in there in the gun. Snap it back to him. There goes Norris, and he's through a little crease. There he goes. He's to the 45. He's to the 50. To the 45, 40. Outruns a man, 30. And stumbles down. Turf Monster got him at the 21-yard line.
I think he's fine. I think he just tripped a little bit right there, but good run, Jeremiah, left side up across the 20.
So 13 plus 29, I'm going to give him 42 yards. Joe, is that what you're giving him? 42-yard run in a Falston Pharmacy, first down. So it'll be first down and 10. Burns from just inside the 21-yard line. And I tell you what, that'll save Mooney a lot of, hits if Jeremiah can keep running the ball. I think it's Goodson in there now. And it's going to be Goodson. Tries the right side, cuts it up. He's got a crease. He's dragging a tackler, drags another tackler, drags a third tackler, and he's to the 10-yard line. That's 11-yard gain and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
What a run, Eli Goodson. Took it right side. I tell you what, he's a load to bring down, Tom.
And that's already a ground game. That's 68. That's 79 yards Burns has rushing, and we're only just over 3 minutes into the game.
Face mask.
Okay,
is that the call?
Yep.
Yep, so face mask on. Yep.
First penalty against Pine Lake Prep will cost them 5 because it's a half the distance to the goal. So first down goal, and I think that's Johnny Johnson.
This is a Wildcat we were talking about. Yep.
So Johnny Johnson in there, and he's going to try the right side, cuts it up into the end zone for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown. It's 13-0 Bulldogs.
Yeah, Johnson took Wildcat right up the middle. We said before the game we might see some of that tonight. Good job there, Johnson, for the second touchdown of the night for Burns. Offense clicking on all cylinders.
So that's a 73-yard drive in only 3 plays, and it took less than a minute, 54 seconds on the clock. So 68 yards rush, no passing yards on that one, didn't need them. That brings the Burns total up to, and extra point up, Burns over 100 yards rushing in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Oliver's Hardware and Garden Center is not just a hardware store, but a real general store carrying items like feed and seed, hay, pine needles, and straw. Also case knives, Grove line, belts, Ashe County cheese, Guernsey milk, Hunter's liver mush, and many more unique items not found in your typical hardware store. They've got it all at Oliver's Hardware, 3712 Falston Road, between Falston and Shelby, or online at olivershardware.com. Oliver's Hardware proudly supports the Burns football team and wishes them good luck for a great season.
On the Go Quick Lube in Falston is not just oil changes, they have tires for all cars with names like GT Radio, Hankook, and Toyo, plus interstate batteries and wiper blades. Of course they do oil changes, featuring Castrol, Motorcraft, and Rotella diesel oil, and they carry diesel truck fuel filters. Plus, they're an official North Carolina inspection station. For quick service with competitive pricing and professional technicians, head over to On The Go Quick Lube today. 3716 Falston Road, Highway 18 north of Shelby, and go Burns Bulldogs.
All right, so far in your first quarter, Burns 104 yards on the ground, 60 yards through the air, 164 total yards. Pine Lake Prep, 0 yards. Domination through at least the first. We're only 3.5 minutes into the game.
You know, we've heard a lot about Boulevard, the running back for Pine Lake Prep, and I know they've only had one drive, but I think Jeremiah Norris is proving that he's the best running back on the field tonight.
So with 8:37 left to go in the first quarter, Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up, and it's usually Warlick who tees it up, right?
Yep.
So Warlick will tee it up, and then Johnny Johnson or Ethan Guy, they got them both there, so I guess you just don't know who's going to kick the ball. It's going to be Johnny Johnson, I believe, and Johnson,
little short kick,
and it's going to be fielded, and nice job by the Pine Lake Prep special teams unit. They'll take it on their own 38-yard line here with 8:36 left to go in the first quarter. They got to get something positive. They've had a 3 and out, and their defense has given up 2 touchdowns.
Got a little shorter field this time, but let's see if, the Burns Bulldogs, great opening drive there, shutting out the run game. Let's see what they can put together here.
So it's going to be Jake Johnson and company coming out for their second possession, actually getting the 39-yard line. So only a 61-yard field this time for Johnson, who's got 4 wide receivers and a single setback. So Johnson in the gun, he's got it, going to throw again. He looks, he throws, he's got a man, overshot him. And it looked like it was number 16, the intended receiver, and that is Braden Gower.
Yeah, that's Gower. I think he's their leading receiver coming into tonight, but overshot him a little bit.
Jake Johnson now 0 for 3. He's misfired on his first 3 attempts, but they may be throwing to set up Bolivar in the run game. Let's see if we see him here.
Yeah, I've only seen one run from them tonight.
Yeah, second down and 10. Burns trying to get lined up. They do. There's Bolivar, and he's bobbled up. He's going to be thrown for a 5-yard loss. So
that's
let's
number
see.
10. That's Amari Rankin on the tackle there.
So Amari Rankin, soft-spoken but plays hard every game. That's going to be a 3-yard loss. So that's going to be third down and 13. And Rankin records the first tackle for loss for the Bulldogs.
I can tell you this, I don't think Boulevard has seen a team as good as us this year. So, it's got a lot of big stats, but.
So Pine Lake Prep, 5 plays, -3 yards. Johnson in the shotgun, triple wide receiver to the right. He's got time, he lets it go, and it's to nobody. Way overthrown, looking for number 17, Jack White, but that's another 3 and out for the Pride.
And another good defensive stand there for Burns.
And I hate to harp on it, but they've run 6 offensive plays. They have no first downs, and they total -3 yards. And Burns has got 164. And like I said, we're not even halfway through the first quarter, so Burns came ready to play tonight.
Got Kenyon Surratt back deep for Burns. Pretty decent kick. He might, nope, they're going to let that roll.
It's going to roll down to the 25-yard line. So Burns will take it on their own 25-yard line with 7 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 14-0. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales. So Burns will take it on their own 25. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Let's see what they do here with their third possession.
Jeremiah Norris getting bulk of the touches for Burns. Let's see if they go back to him. I think we got Xavier Wilson in the backfield to start this, at least
Hopefully
for this
Jeremiah's okay. Hadn't seen him since he went down.
drive. He's on the sidelines walking around. He looks like he's fine.
Okay. So it is first down, 10. Mooney still the quarterback in the shotgun. Got a couple wide receivers to the left. He looks, throws out flat. Johnny Johnson wide open, got the 30, makes a move
nice
outside.
block.
35, 40, 45, 50, still in bounds. All the way down. We'll see where they spot it. Around the 40-yard line, but that's another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Screen pass there to Johnson. Tell you what, excellent downfield block there. Graham Morlick allowed him to get along the edge, get a few more yards up across midfield. So good
That
possession
is
there for Burns.
Exactly a 30-yard pass to Johnny Johnson. That brings Mooney up to 90 yards passing, and every time he gains another yard, he adds to the county record. Double wide receivers to the left. Single back set. I think that's Zay Wilson to the right of Mooney, and it's going to be a little sweep. Warlick, and he makes a man miss. He's to the 40, lowers the head. He's got about 8 or 9 yards. I'm going to call that a rush, Joe. Looked like the ball went backwards.
Yeah, a little jet sweep action there. Graham Warlick took it right. Good positive yards there on that play. Looks like Norris is checking back in now.
Okay, well, that makes me breathe a little easier. I know the turf monster grabbed him on that one. I was scared that he might have pulled something, but he's okay. And it's double wide receivers left. Mooney's getting them lined up. Offensive line doing a great job tonight. And Mooney's going to give to Norris the right side. Got a little crease. There he goes. Doesn't need much. Bounce off tackler. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet trying to get around the left. He does. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. Finally wrestled down, but he's inside the 15-yard line. Another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Big time run. Took it right. Wasn't nothing doing over there. Spun his way back across field down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
What'd you give him, Joe? He got only 14 yards on that? 25. I was getting ready to say.
He got down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, 25 yards on that carry. Another Falston Pharmacy first down. And Burns, we're not even halfway done with the first quarter, and they're threatening to go up 3 scores. Double wide receivers to the left. Jeremiah Norris to Mooney's left. Mooney takes the snap, fakes to Norris, slant, and in and out of the hands of a wide receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, had Graham Warlick and a little inside slant. Defended well by Pine Lake Prep. We bring up second down.
I'm sure Graham will tell you he had a good chance to catch that ball, maybe just a hair behind him. West Lincoln 12, West Lincoln 12, Chase 7. Double wide receivers to the left. It's Norris, cuts it back, and he plows into a couple of white shirts. He'll be thrown back. Give him about 4 to be 3rd and 6.
That's 50. That's Conatello, their main defensive guy on the tackle there.
Yeah, we talked about him in the pregame, and the ball's moved to the 11.
Give a shout out, Diane Branch, one of our loyal listeners. I always appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the game.
So like I said, it's been all Burns, 14-0. Threatening to go up more. My brother Danny down at Crest, 7-0 Crest in the first quarter. Thank you, Danny. And thank you, John over at West Lincoln. It's Wilson, cuts it up, running hard, fighting through a tackle, still fighting. We're going to see where they spot it. It looks like he's got a Falston Pharmacy first down.
He's right on it if he don't. It almost looked like he had a little face mask there, the way his body got bent, turned backwards, the way his head got turned backwards.
And they're short.
So 4th and 1, I'm sure they'll be going for it here.
So let's see if they bring in Johnson to run the Wildcat.
Wouldn't be surprised, you're right.
No, it is a first down. So that's the 3rd Falston Pharmacy first down of this drive. So it's 1st and goal, and Mooney gives to Wilson to walk in for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown. 20-0 Bulldogs, and we're still in the first quarter.
Made that look easy, the right side. Big time hole there, wasn't nobody within 5 yards of him. Xavier Wilson, 20-0 Burns on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard.
Nealon Cole extra point coming up. So rushing yardage, I got 33. I got 43 yards rushing on that drive. Passing yards are 30. So another good drive for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be extra point coming up. I think it's Drew Dixon. Good snap, good hold. Kick is good. It is 21-0 Burns here. We're still in the first quarter. We'll be back.
Oliver's Hardware and Garden Center is not just a hardware store, but a real general store carrying items like feed and seed, hay, pine needles, and straw. Also case knives, Grove Line, belts, Ashe County cheese, Guernsey milk, Hunter's liver mush, and many more unique items not found in your typical hardware store. They've got it all at Oliver's Hardware, 3712 Falston Road between Falston and Shelby, or online at olivershardware.com. Oliver's Hardware proudly supports the Burns football team and wishes them good luck for a great season.
On the Go Quick Lube in Falston is not just oil changes, they have tires for all cars with names like GT Radio, Hankook, and Toyo, plus interstate batteries and wiper blades. Of course they do oil changes featuring Castrol, Motorcraft, and Rotella diesel oil, and they carry diesel truck fuel filters. Plus they're an official North Carolina inspection station. For quick service with competitive pricing and professional technicians, head over to On The Go Quick Lube today. 3716 Falston Road, Highway 18 north of Shelby, and go Burns Bulldogs.
All right, Ethan Guy kicks that one, and that's a special teams mistake that it goes out of bounds. So that'll bring up first down and 10 for the Pride, but I think they're going to move it out to the 35-yard line. So on that drive, it was a 75-yard drive. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays. And it took, that was one of our longer drives. That was 2 minutes. And it looks like 17 seconds left, 13 seconds left. That was 2 minutes, 47 seconds off the clock.
Well, like I say, Bulldog defense couldn't have asked for a better way to start this game. Let's see if we can keep that going here.
So 45 yards on the ground. And then who's got the ball? 11? 11 got the ball, but not very far.
Might have gained 2 or 3 there.
So we got 4. See, this one began 4:47 on the clock, and they took it on their own 35-yard line. And then 11 had a run of 1. He got 1. That's his longest run of the game. So Burns keeping Bolivar in check so far. 4 down linemen again. And in the gun, Johnson rolls, throws, man's there, caught, but he's tackled quickly. He'll have about 3 yards, not sure who caught it. 13 did.
13, Trevor Hunt on the tackle.
Okay.
So was it 17? Was it Jack White on the catch for Pine Lake Prep?
So Hunt on the tackle, and it'll be 3rd down and 7, as that was a 2-yard pass. So now they're back to 0. 17 caught it. All right, so 3rd down, 7. Burns a chance for another 3 and out. Jake Johnson and his Pine Lake Prep fellas just trying to get off the field. And it's 4 down linemen again for Burns. Man comes in motion, and Johnson's going to throw it. He's got time. He throws. Overshot his man.
I had Bolivar over there. Defended well. I think that was that Kenyon Surratt maybe on the coverage? Or that was McGowan that went over there and picked up Bolivar on the coverage.
Let's see if the Pride keep the offense on the field. They are. And at this point, they're probably thinking we're down 3 scores in the first quarter.
Nothing much to lose for them at this point.
So
You're right.
4th down and about 6.5, 7 yards, and there's going to be a timeout Burns. So we'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Bayada Home Health Care continues to grow, and because of this growth, they're in need of new employees. See Bayada Home Health Care and join their growing team of healthcare professionals with immediate opportunities in Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. And they take all safety precautions possible with an experienced, trained staff. Just call 704-669-4000 or visit the website at bayada.com. Bayada Home Health Care. They love what they do. Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at PutnamDistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
Welcome back. Fourth down. No, they're going to punt it. So they changed their minds, and Pine Lake Prep has decided to punt the football down 21-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Burns playing safe.
Let's watch a fake here. I'm not sure. It's kind of an unusual punt formation.
Yeah, they're playing safe. Nobody's back. They're just going to let them punt the ball, and it's a knuckleball. It'll hit at about the 34. Takes a Pine Lake Prep bounce all the way to the 24-yard line. So that's where Burns will take it. But you want to talk about domination? 239 yards for Burns, 0 for Pine Lake Prep.
Actually, as you said, was in the negative and came back and got a couple positive plays to get it back to 0. But you can't say enough about the start for this Bulldog defense.
And I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but if you can, you want to get this thing to a running clock. When you're dinged up, get this thing over quick.
Yep.
You got a Bunker Hill squad next week. That'll be pretty good. So if they're
not to assume that game. We don't know the score of that yet. But
yeah, you're right. I mean, you would have to say probable.
Yep.
So Mooney in the gun, and they're trying to get personnel on the field. It's Landon Dover probably coming in at H-back or tight end. He's there at tight end. And the snap back, and it's going to be, let's see, what do we got?
Pre-snapped, probably on Burns.
I was hoping it was a timeout. They did not get the timeout in time. Illegal procedure, false start against the Burns Bulldogs, and that's the first penalty they've had in a while, but it's up to 25 yards in penalties on the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, if anything has gone wrong, they have had a few penalties, as you said, especially on that opening drive, but all in all, good opening start to this game.
All right, so first down and 15. They've been behind the sticks tonight a few times. Hadn't bothered them. Play action. Mooney looks and ducks it. Please don't run, Ben.
Yep.
He'll get a yard.
Smartly dove down. You know, as we said, dealing with that ankle injury, you don't want to do anything to re-hurt that for sure.
I'm going to give him a mercy yard on that. I don't think he got maybe he got a yard.
Credit our training staff. Ethan Martin has done a lot of work with getting him game ready tonight. So good big shout out to those guys.
Crest 14-0. Thank you, Danny. And North Lincoln was up 15-0. Going to be a draw play. There goes Norris, and he's all the way up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards, set up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, ran right at him that play, up to, like I said, about the 29. So another a manageable 3rd down play here to come up for Burns.
So 3rd down and 5. If you're just joining us, 21-0 Burns on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. As always, Burns football brought to you by West End Sales. 3rd down and 5. That's what I'm calling it. Yeah, right there at 5 yards. And here come the Pride. And the Pride got embarrassed there because they got drawn offside. That's going to be a 1st down for Burns.
You've seen the NFL plays where the ref will call it not on one individual guy, but the whole team.
Yeah.
I think the whole line jumped on that one.
Oh, what are they? They're trying to figure out whether this will be a 1st down, I think. And let's see if it is a Falston Pharmacy 1st down via the penalty. So we'll take it. It wipes out the procedure penalty against us. 1st down and 10 for Burns. Ball now out to the 34-yard line. 1:53 left to go in the 1st quarter. 21-0 Bulldogs. Mooney in the gun. Has the snap. Norris through a crease. He makes a man miss. Drags a tackler up to about the 41 or 42-yard line. Give him about 6 or 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, good positive gain there. Jeremiah ran straight at him. Ran right at Conatello, their leading defensive player. Came down with a tackle.
So it's 7-yard gain, 2nd down and 3. And like I said, we were worried about Mooney being able to play tonight, and he's kind of toughing it out, tough kid.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, you got to give a shout out to our O-line for protecting him.
How about I told you in the pregame, man.
Yep.
The big eaters up front.
Yep, doing a great job tonight.
Doing a great job tonight.
Yep.
So it's 2nd down and 3. And snap a little low. Mooney picks it up, man out the flat. Caught.
Oh, what a cut.
And I'm not sure who's got it. Is that Surratt?
That's Johnny Johnson, I believe.
Johnny Johnson. So that takes it from the 44, I think, to the other side, to the 46. And that's a gain of 10 and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, it gets it across midfield, but how about that cut Johnny Johnson made?
He did.
Right after he caught it. Put a little juke move to gain a few extra yards there.
Put his foot in the ground, and now it's 43 seconds left to go, so Burns does have to run. One more play. Half and half tickets on sale. Heard the raffle's up to about 27, 28 grand. Mooney back, lets it go. Man breaking free, and he's caught it. And he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jeremiah Norris.
Is that Norris?
That's Norris.
No, it's Johnson.
Oh, was that Johnson? Oh, sorry about that. I thought it was Jeremiah.
So Johnny Johnson with a 46-yard touchdown. And I tell you what, the route is on. It's 27-0 Burns, and we're still in the first quarter.
Yeah, had probably a 5-step separation there between him and defensive back. Good play, Johnny Johnson. Good throw, Ben Mooney. Burns clicking on all cylinders tonight.
18-14. West over Chase, West Lincoln. That's a tough ball game there. So that's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown, and Drew Dixon in for the Nealon Cole extra point. And the snap is back. Good hold, good kick. It's good. 28-0 Burns. We'll be right back.
For nearly 50 years, the K family at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service have been taking care of your bookkeeping and income tax needs in Shelby, Cleveland County, and the surrounding area. They feature a staff of enrolled agents and registered tax return preparers to make sure you get every advantage you deserve. That's Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Give them a call at 704-484-2783. Online at numbersofshelby.com. They are there for you.
It's time to get ready for flu season with a stop in at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville and the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. Flu shots are now in. Drop by at your convenience and get your flu shot from a qualified technician. Stay healthy this winter and check with them for all your prescription needs. And both have a convenient drive-through window. That's Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street, Cherryville, and the Falston Pharmacy on Highway 18 North in Falston.
Jim J's Pizza Factory kicking off. 5 plays, 76-yard drive, took 1:44 off the clock. 46-yard touchdown by Johnny Johnson. Our player to watch, brought to you by Whitetail Properties, and it's 28-0 Burns. Johnson's foot into the ball. It's going to be fielded at the 20 and brought up to about the 30-yard line. So I tell you what, you could not have dreamt up a better first quarter for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. You know, they've stepped up to the occasion for sure. So let's need to keep it going. We can't get complacent. We got to keep our foot on the gas and just keep going. Like you said, it would be nice to get to that running clock. The way they're playing tonight, it looks pretty probable.
So right now, Burns 167 on the ground, 146 through the air. They're over 300 yards. Pine Lake Prep 0. So Pine Lake Prep will take it with 18.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And that's Bolivar in motion. They fake it to him. Back is Johnson. He throws. Man breaking free. He's got it. Great pass there by Johnson, and it's 16. Brought down, looked like by Ethan Guy and some others, but that ball's all the way to the 31-yard line. What'd you give him on that, Joe? So he's all the way to the and that's the first down of the game for the Pride. And that's all the way up to the 32-yard line.
That's Brandon Gower on the reception. Like I say, that was pretty thrown ball there by Johnson.
Get the yardage for you in just a second. 38 yards and a first down. They will not get the playoff, so we're going to take a break. Pride with a big play, but down big, 28-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
There's excitement brewing at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. There's some exciting new models that have arrived. Come see for yourself. Be sure to take a look at the new Ford Bronco Heritage. You're gonna love it. Come see the Shelby Cobra 500 GT Mustang and the all-new Mustang Dark Horse, plus many pre-owned vehicles priced at under $10,000. Yes, excitement is the word with these great new models at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at classicfordofshelby.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain.
All right, second quarter getting ready to start. Want to thank some folks for listening in. Kevin, I agree with you about the penalty. Thank you very much. Mark and Barbara Southard listening in. Thank you very much. And for all the people who listen in each and every week to Burns football, we appreciate it. But first down and 10 for Pine Lake, their first venture into Burns territory. Bolivar will try the left side, and this time positive yards. He gets about 4 or 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Eli Goodson there knocked him down. First, second positive rushing play tonight. I think he had a 2-yard run earlier.
So 2nd down, and I'm going to give him 4 on that, Joe. I don't think he got 5. So 2nd down and 6. And Bolivar there, he was knocked down to the ground pretty well there. Bounces back up. Triple wide receivers to the right. Johnson back, fires it out in the flat. Man's wide open and can't make the tackle out there as a Burns defender. Johnny Johnson escorts him out of bounds, but that's another Pride first down.
Yeah, it's a little pass out in the flat to the right. Just did get enough for the first down.
They moved those sticks on me too quick, Joe. What'd you give him?
He's right at the 20 there.
Right at the 20. So that's an 8-yard pass and another first down and 10. Bunker Hill 33-0 over East Rutherford. So I wouldn't call myself a soothsayer or anything, but I kind of saw that one coming. Bunker Hill's got a great squad this year. 3 wide receivers to the left. And it's Johnson back, fires to the linesman over there.
Little miscue.
He almost hit the down marker.
I think he was looking, quarterback was looking for a hook pattern, and the wide receiver went out, so that won't work.
So that, not on the same page, so that's incomplete, 2nd down and 10. But this has been a very positive drive for the Pride. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single back set again. And Johnson, handoff, Bolivar breaks a tackle, breaks another one, hard run, and he'll get about 4 to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, look at Eli Goodson there, got the initial hit and dove his way for a couple more after that.
No, Bolivar's not real tall, so he's got a low center of gravity. When he puts his head down, he's hard to bring to the ground.
He's built a lot. Me and Joe was talking before the game. He's built a lot like Elijah Goodson. So those two meet kind of like two bulls running to each other.
28-0 if you're just joining us on the Wrights Jewelry scoreboard. Johnson, he'll throw it. He's got time. He's got all day. Now he's running out of time. Now he's running for his life, but he's got some running room. But for some reason, he almost ran over the official and ran out of bounds. I think if he could have took it upfield, he would have had a first down.
Well, they got away with a hold there, but
let's see where they spot the. Where are they going to spot the ball? He's going to lose a yard. I just thought that. What number is Johnson? 9.
Quarterback?
Yeah,
that's
two.
Yep.
So he runs for -1. I just thought he had a very good opportunity to go to the left and get a first down.
Well, they're going to go for it on 4th. Don't blame them here. So let's see if this Bulldog defense can step up.
Shut
them down on 4th down here.
4th down and 8, triple wide receivers to the left. And there's going to be a timeout. So we'll take it with him. We'll be right back.
Shelby's CarQuest Parts Store is Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest, locally owned and operated. See Charles and Beth Cabanas, Lathan Queen, and Lisa McKinney for all of your auto parts needs. And Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest is your hydraulic hose headquarters. Also fittings to custom-made hoses, They want to help you with all of your automotive parts needs. Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest, 409 North Washington Street in Shelby. Give them a call today at 704-482-2468, your CarQuest Auto Parts store. Take your pick on a brand new Bobcat mower from West End Sales in Vail. Pick 0% APR financing for 60 months or get an $800 instant rebate. You just take your pick and pick out your new Bobcat mower. Take a look at a Bobcat ZT2000, $500 instant cash rebate. A Bobcat ZT3000, $700 instant cash rebate. Or the Bobcat ZT3500 with an $800 instant rebate. See them today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. Like them on Facebook too.
So it is 4th down, 8 for the Pride, trying to stay in this thing, down 28-0.
Big play here.
So it's Johnson. He's back. He's got time. He fires and got a man complete. And it's going to be a first down to the 5-yard line, gain of 13.
That's Gower across the middle on the reception. We'll move the chains for Pine Lake Prep.
So a big play for Pine Lake Prep when they had to have it, and now they're at the Burns 5. So this has been a good-looking drive for them. They've got 59 yards passing this drive, roughing the passer, tack on the campers in penalty, and it'll move the ball inside the 5. So Pine Lake Prep has it point blank trying to get on the board in this football game.
Let's see how his defense responds. We're back against the wall here.
Those campers in penalties have added up against the Bulldogs. That one only going to go as a 2.5-yard penalty, but still, when you've got Bolivar in the backfield, So, I mean, what a response by the Pride. They could have laid down, but they did not. Trying to get back in this football game, and as Bolivar bounces it outside, puts the head down, he's
Touchdown.
in for the numbers bookkeeping touchdown. So that's going to be a run of 3 for Bolivar, and Pine Lake Prep now on the board. It's 28-6.
Yeah, went up the middle, juked it outside, and found some room over there and dove across. Just did get enough for the touchdown. Now we noticed pregame they go for 2 a lot. I'm not sure what will happen here.
So that's an 8-play drive.
Looks like he got their place kicker out.
Yep, looks like they're going to go for a Nealon Cole extra point. So 28-6, and that's number 2. That's Johnson's kick is up, and it is good. 28-7. We'll be right back.
Shelby's CarQuest Parts Store is Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest, locally owned and operated. See Charles and Beth Cabanas, Lathan Queen, and Lisa McKinney for all of your auto parts needs. And Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest is your hydraulic hose headquarters. Also fittings to custom-made hoses. They want to help you with all of your automotive parts needs. Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest, 409 North Washington Street in Shelby. Give them a call today at 704-482-2468, your CarQuest Auto Parts store. Take your pick on a brand new Bobcat mower from West End Sales in Vail. Pick 0% APR financing for 60 months or get an $800 instant rebate. You just take your pick and pick out your new Bobcat mower. Take a look at a Bobcat ZT2000, $500 instant cash rebate. A Bobcat ZT3000, $700 instant cash rebate. Or the Bobcat ZT3500 with an $800 instant rebate. See them today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. Like them on Facebook too.
All right, whoop, got the wrong camera there. 28-7 Bulldogs as the Pride get on the board. 8 plays, 70 yards, took 2:10 off the clock. And it is 28-7. The Pride showing a little pride, trying to get back in this ball game.
Wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of short kick, onside kick type play here on this kickoff.
So Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff. That's Johnson, and he kicks it, a little squib kick, and it's picked up by Guy, and he's at the 32, he's at the 35, he's at the 40. He's pushing the pile. It's a rugby scrum, but Guy fighting his way all the way out to the 47-yard line. What a return by Ethan Guy.
At 10 yards on those, he was carrying the whole defense. So good return there, and Burns will start off in a pretty decent field position here. 9 minutes, 59 seconds left in this first half. Wright's Jewelry scoreboard.
So Burns will take it on their own 47-yard line. So the Pride now up to 69 yards of total offense, whereas Burns over 300 yards of total offense. I've got them unofficially at 314 yards of offense.
Last offensive possession, Mooney got Johnny Johnson deep for a touchdown. Let's see what happens here.
40-7, Bunker Hill. So Norris through a crease. There he goes. He's going to break it. He's got one game to beat. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Okay, Joe, you're saying no flag.
No flag.
I thought Joe was saying flag.
I thought he did too.
Yeah, so that is a touchdown, a 53-yard touchdown by Norris, and just like that, it's back up to a 4-score ball game.
Jeremiah Norris showing who the best running back on the field is tonight. Another big run, Jeremiah right up the middle. I don't think he was touched on that play either.
So 53 more yards for Jeremiah Norris. And that's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown. So it is Dixon for the Nealon Cole extra point. Nealon Cole extra point up. Nealon Cole extra point good. 35-7. We'll be right back.
Your used car superstore is at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Darren and Aqua Yerby are happy to be a part of this community, and they welcome you to drop by for your automotive needs. Certified pre-owned Kia and Honda vehicles start as low as $49.95. Many financing plans are available, even if you've had a bump in the road with your credit. Come talk with them today. Senior Manager Darren Yerby and his wife Aqua at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Online at RenatoAutomall.com. Trusted, tried, and true. Those 3 words represent the highest standards for the Kawasaki Mule side-by-side. Trusted means being built strong and built to last. Tried means being put to the test by hard-working people doing the toughest jobs. True means staying authentic to the roots that run 30 years deep. Kawasaki Mule, the definition of trusted, tried, and true. See the Kawasaki Mule today at Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk in Lowell.
Burns strikes quickly. One play between the kickoff and the run, only 21 seconds off the clock. Norris has got Burns over 200 yards rushing, 220. Ethan Guy kicks it off. It's going to bounce at about the 25, picked up, and run back to about the 30. Is that number 16?
I think that was 10 for them. That was White, I believe.
Okay, Henry White on the return. So with 9:44 left to go in the second quarter, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 35-7. I tell you what an explosion. Again, 220 yards on the ground for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, clicking on all cylinders tonight for sure. See if his defense can regroup. Pine Lake got a touchdown last drive. Let's see if they can.
Yeah.
And they did it through the air, too. We weren't expecting them to throw the ball much coming into tonight, but they've had an answer for Bolivar for sure.
Yeah, they had 59 yards through the air, only 10 on the ground. That's total yards they have tonight. They have about 10 yards rushing. And they did have one of the top rushers in the state, in the nation, yardage-wise anyway.
Well, he's not the best rusher on the field tonight. We'll just say that.
Well, there's lies, there's big lies, and then there's statistics. So there's first down and 10 for the Pride, and it's going to be Bolivar. He's trying to bounce it outside and not being disrespectful, but he's looked rather pedestrian against this Burns defense.
Yeah, Marshall McGowan, Ethan Guy, a couple guys there. Yeah, that's not taking nothing away from him at all, you know. He's had a heck of a season for sure. I'm sure he'll go on to do great things.
But that's -2 more, and Burns' defense has responded to the challenge, and they've been gashed on the ground, but not tonight. And it is second down and 12, clock moving towards 9 minutes. 4 down linemen again for Burns, 2 linebackers. Johnson's going to throw it. No, it's number 3 in the game.
Ooh.
It's knocked down. Dover had his hands on it and couldn't corral it, but that's 3. That's Cam Gandy in throwing the football, is it not? That's number 3.
That's 3. That's Cam Gandy. You're correct. Yeah. The backup.
So they've got the backup quarterback in the game. I'm not sure why Gandy's in and Johnson's out.
Well, Johnson's the wide receiver up on top of the screen.
Okay, so they've just swapped positions there.
How about Landon Dover there? Almost come up with that pick 6.
I'll tell you what, he's going
probably would have been a pick 6. They had a lot of room to run there.
He's going to be laying in bed tonight thinking about that one.
Good play nonetheless.
35-7, and it looks like blitz is
Dover's
coming. Dover's
blitz.
coming, and he's picked up. So Time Gandy, he escapes, running, and then he throws it into the cheerleaders. And it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be another Pine Lake Prep punt, another 3 and out.
You know, Tom, it is a little confusing because that's, one of the bright spots for them on that last drive was Johnson threw several good passes, so I'm not sure why they switched quarterbacks on that drive.
So that's going to remain at 59 yards passing and rushing yards down to 8. 3 and outs for the Pride as the Burns defense, I guess they got tired of hearing it. They decided to come to play tonight, and boy, have they. So with 8:50 left to go, second quarter, Burns going to get it back, up 35-7. Line drive kick, but a good one. And it's on the ground, but covered up. Is that Johnson back?
I think that's Norris.
Or Norris?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a difficult punt to corral.
That's an unusual punt, kind of a line drive. Had some speed on it. Good job, Jeremiah, for getting on top of it, though. Looks like we got, I was going to say Graham Morlick, quarterback, but Ben Mooney is out there still.
So on their own 30, Joe, you call it up to 32? Okay, on their own 32 with 8:44 left to go. And it's Mooney, hands in the pockets. Hasn't had to do a whole lot tonight. And we'd like to keep it that way. As it's 35-7, and Bunker Hill big over East Rutherford. Looks like that's collision next week, and it's going to be Norris. Norris makes a man miss. He's free again. He's to the 40.
Flag.
Okay.
He could go.
Is there a flag? Okay, there's a flag as Norris is still on his feet. Makes another man miss. What a move.
Wow, what a run.
And then the turf monster got him again. But it's coming back.
Oh, man.
You almost just assume tell him to fall down. Don't get hurt on that.
Negates another big run.
So the Pride have not been able to corral Norris. And he's coming off again. That's
two big runs that's been called back.
So another campers in penalty. I'll tell you what, I think there might be a conspiracy between the campers in and the officiating crew tonight, because they're getting their money's worth. But
absolutely,
it's just every time we have a big play, it seems like we've got another penalty.
Was that, I guess, holding? I didn't even see the call. Was it? What was the call there, Joe?
It looked like it was a hold.
Yeah.
So they're going to move it back. It was down the field a little bit, so they're going to call that a 7-yard penalty against Burns. And we'll do it again. First down and 17.
Xavier Wilson in the backfield now for Burns.
Yeah, it's Norris getting a little breather, and Wilson, play action to him, is going to be caught. I think that's 17 Morlick, and he puts his head down and gets about, let's see where they mark him. They're going to mark him up to the 35. Give him 9 yards, Joe? What's that? 8 yards. So that's an 8-yard pass.
Warlick caught the ball and pushed the defensive back out of the way to gain an extra 3 or 4 yards there.
Yeah, I got to give him more than that. It was first and 17. I'll give him 10. So it'll be second down and 7 as the ball up to the 35-yard line. Second down, 7. Clock running, 7:37 left to go. On your right, Jewelry scoreboard. Burns in command, 35-7. Another running play. Wilson picks his way, and he's got a first down and more. He's up over the 45-yard line to the 46. Give him 11 yards and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, big time run. Xavier, came in last week against Shelby and had some big plays. We all know what he can do in the backfield. It's good change of pace for Jeremiah.
So Burns racking up the yards. They're up to 230 yards, extremely unofficially rushing. And we've still got more than half of the second quarter to play.
Burns kind of taking their time here. Run a little bit of this clock down.
I don't blame them. Trying to get everybody lined up as they had a wide receiver is 5 yards offside, but he got back. And now Mooney's going to give it. Wilson, left side, got room. 50, 45, 40. There he goes. 35, got one man to beat. 30, 45, he's going to take it in, maybe. He does. Numbers, bookkeeping, touchdown.
What a play. Xavier Wilson took it right side. No penalty flags.
It's a touchdown.
No penalty flags on the field. That play will stand. Touchdown Burns, 41-7.
So that is
right Jewelry scoreboard.
That's a 46-yard touchdown by Wilson as the Pine Lake Prep defense has been gashed on the ground tonight. So Nealon Cole extra point coming up as Drew Dixon trots on. And it's 47-7, I think, Bunker Hill over East Rutherford, so it looks very much like a Burns visit to Claremont next Friday night. So Dixon set to hit it. Good hold, good snap, good kick. Nealon Cole extra point two, 42-0. We'll be right back.
Jumpin' Jed's in Austin is getting ready for Christmas and Small Town Christmas on Saturday, November the 18th. Come see their beautiful Christmas decorations, including brand new Mountain Mama Santas. Each one is one of a kind and homemade locally. It's a family heirloom you'll love. And for the holidays, try their peppermint stick ice cream. Start your Christmas shopping at Jumpin' Jed's, Main Street, downtown Boston. Like them on Facebook too. And don't forget, Small Town Christmas Saturday, November the 18th. It's the all-new Nissan of Shelby, where they do the right thing. First time, every time. Nissan of Shelby now has new management, plus a big new inventory with new prices, giving you a whole new customer experience. Check their amazing lineup, Nissan Rogues and Muranos, and trucks like the Nissan Frontier and Titan, plus a wide range of pre-owned vehicles with special rates and pricing. Come to the all-new Nissan of Shelby, 631 South Post Road, right off Highway 74 East in Shelby. Online at nissanofshelby.com.
We're back. Jam Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff underway, and it's going to be caught at the 30, and Pine Lake Prep goes.
He's not having it. He wasn't returning that one for sure. 13, that was Massey on the kickoff catch there. Give a shout out to Angela Tony and Kristen Bridges, one of our longtime listeners. Her and Angela as well.
So Burns up to 286 yards unofficially on the ground. And that last drive was 3 plays, took 2 minutes off the clock. And it was a 54-yard TD run by Wilson, making it 42-7.
Gandy back in at quarterback for Pine Lake Prep. Still not sure why they switched from Johnson.
And Johnson comes in motion, and they're going to throw it to him. Let's see if they double pass. The man's breaking free, but closing the gap, but still caught. Burns, defensive back, got back there, but still caught. And it's going to be all the way up to the 36-yard line, so that's 19 plus 14, a 35-yard pass.
We got the penalty flag. We got a late hit, looks like, on Burns, so that's going to tack on another 15 to that.
So, from the 31 to the 36, that's 19 plus 14, 33 yards? Is that what you got? So a pass of 33 yards. And that was Johnson off the
Well, I
off the
just got through saying
deal.
I wasn't sure why they pulled him, but maybe they're trying to do some trickery there. Obviously, they did on that play and was successful. But I'm not sure why you don't leave him at quarterback all the time. That's still not sure why. But
that's a 15-yard penalty. And it is West 25, Chase 21, Lincoln at 21, North Surrey 14, Bunker Hill 54-7, taking East Rutherford behind the woodshed. Double wide receivers right and left. And let's see who's quarterback. I'm not sure. And that's going to be Bolivar on the rush. He's hit pretty hard there. He's got a gain, though, of about 5.
Yeah, took it outside. You can see, his run style. Looks like he's a hard runner for sure. I can see how he's able to get the stats he's had this year. But this Bulldog defense has stepped up to the challenge.
Crest up 27-0. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, John over there at West Lincoln. Appreciate the scores coming in. Got to give some credit to some other folks here in just a second. And there it is. Gandy throws, caught, makes a man miss, got another first down. So that's a second Falston Pharmacy first down, and it's going to move it from the 16 to the, where'd they move it, to the 5 or the 3?
Yeah, it'll be first and goal, Pine Lake Prep.
What'd you give them on that, Joe, 13, 12?
First and goal.
They're at the 7. 12? 11 yards.
Looks like I got a timeout on the field.
All right, we'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Ooh la la, it is Jennifer here from Wright's Jewelry, and you are officially invited to Wright's Night Out, November the 7th from 5 to 8. This is our huge VIP customer event, and you can grab up jewelry at 60% off. See our Black Friday door busters and shop hundreds of new gorgeous styles. We are excited to introduce my husband, Brian Beatty's new sports card business, B5 Cards and More, located inside Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road. See you November the 7th, 5 to 8.
It's time to power up. Power up with Skag Power Equipment, powered by Vanguard from Elliott Supply Company in Polkville. The Vanguard is now available on the Skag Tiger Cat and the Skag Patriot models. See the Skag Tiger Cat 52-inch mower with a Vanguard 810cc 28 horsepower EFI engine, or the Skag Patriot, available in 52 and 61-inch horsepower engines. Power up with a Skag from Elliott Supply Company, Highway 182 in Polkville, online at ElliottSupplyInc.com.
And Bolivar fights his way down to the 1, give him 6 yards. It'll be second down and goal.
He's going to be right on the goal line. Probably inside the 1, like the 1 foot line, looks like.
So Barbara Murray, thanks for listening in. Thank you, James Burns, for telling us some scores. We've got Bunker Hill big over East Rutherford.
We've got timeout Burns.
Monroe 35-6 over Bandy's. Timeout Burns. We'll be right back.
It's truck season at Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby. Come see the new 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab RST. Get 0% APR financing for well-qualified buyers, plus no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Plus get a $750 cash allowance. Or make every day a getaway with the new 2023 Chevy Equinox. Get 2.1% APR financing for well-qualified buyers, or take $1,250 cash allowance. Get yours today at Marburger Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard, Shelby. Attention home buyers. Call Neeline Cole Termite and Pest Control before purchasing your new home to avoid getting stuck with extensive damage, typically not covered by homeowners insurance. Neeline Cole Termite and Pest Control will inspect your home for prior or present wood-destroying insects and moisture. Call Neeline Cole Termite and Pest Control today to schedule your free estimate at 1-800-7-THE-WEB and receive $25 off any new service from Neeline Cole Termite and Pest Control.
Johnny Johnson coming off under his own power. Didn't realize he was shaken up. Glad he seems to be okay. And we've been getting scores, as I said. Thanks for listening in and sending in these scores. James Burns sent me in the score 35-6, Monroe over Bandy's. And then Mark Southern texted in. Thank you, Mark. Kings Mountain 21-7 over Smoky Mountain. Shelby 33-7 over Mouse Pleasant. Maiden 14-7 over East Gaston. Run up the middle here. Pine Lake Prep celebrating, but no single. No signal from the referee yet. And did they signal touchdown?
Yeah, I never saw them actually signal, but Pine Lake Prep sure does think they have it. And
I guess now
they do it.
Touchdown. Who got the touchdown, Joe? 76? 56?
Cole Jensen.
So 56.
One of their D linemen had a little bubble package there, I guess.
So that makes it on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard 42-13, and Johnson in to add the Neelan Cole extra point after the numbers bookkeeping touchdown. And we've already had 8 touchdowns combined. So we're still waiting on the snap. Now it's back. Johnson's foot into it. And the kick is good. 42-14. We'll be right back.
Shelby Alarm has been in business for over 50 years, serving North and South Carolina. They specialize in residential and commercial burglar alarms and camera and surveillance systems. Let them help you make your home or business smart and secure. Trust the people you know to protect your family and business. Estimates are always free for new and existing customer upgrades. Call them today at 704-482-9896. That's Shelby Alarm. Take your pick on a brand new Bobcat mower from West End Sales in Vail. Pick 0% APR financing for 60 months or get an $800 instant rebate. You just take your pick and pick out your new Bobcat mower. Take a look at a Bobcat ZT2000, $500 instant cash rebate. A Bobcat ZT3000, $700 instant cash rebate. Or the Bobcat ZT3500 with an $800 instant rebate. See them today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Online at westendsells.com. Like them on Facebook too.
All right, J&J's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. It's a pretty good drive there by the Pride. It took them, about a minute and 43 seconds, 5 plays, 69 yards.
Little squibber.
Yeah, the squib kick is going to be picked up, and I think it's Marshall McGowan takes a knee at the 31-yard line. So if you're just joining us, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 42-14. As Pine Lake Prep trying to stay in this one, they're not going away without a fight, but they're down 42-14.
Offense scored on every drive, clicking on all cylinders, and the key I think is the protection that Ben Mooney's getting tonight. Is able to not taking big hits with that ankle. That's very important to stay healthy.
East Lincoln 28, Ledford nothing. Thank you, John, in West Lincoln. And thank you for everybody who texted in the scores. We'll add those to our Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. And it looks like Burns going big here. Got extra men up front, only 2 wide receivers, and it's going to be Norris cuts it back. There he goes, shakes another tackler. Turf Monster got him again. Looked like he fell down as he was trying to make a cut, but give him 10 yards and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, kind of got pulled backwards there a little bit. 64 Jack Smith. It's enough to move the chains for sure. Good run there by Jeremiah.
I gave him exactly 10, Joe. Is that what you gave him? 10 yards? So Burns now adding to those totals. And like I said, at the end of the last drive, they had 286 yards rushing. So they're approaching unofficially, extremely unofficially, 300 yards.
Let's see if they can add to it here on this drive.
Yeah, anybody who's had my class knows not to trust my math. And it's Mooney. He's going to give it. I think it's Norris again. Makes a man miss, still on his feet, dragging a tackler. Shorter gain this time, but still positive, 4 yards.
Yeah, started up the middle, tried to juke left, got a few. Close to midfield, 49-yard line.
And that gets us right to 300 yards rushing in this half alone.
And that's why we rely on Joe Weibel to do to crunch all our numbers for us. Couldn't do it without him.
So thank you, Joe. And it is 42-14 on the Wright's Jewelry scoreboard here.
And got a guy jumped. Let's see if they call it. Yep.
Well, let's see if they call it.
It's like 56 jumped. That was Jensen, looks like, for Pine Lake Prep.
They started not to call that.
It was kind of delayed, wasn't it? It's going to be just a hair short of the first down. Second and probably about a foot to go.
So you called all those other penalties, but you had to think about that one.
He's like, yeah, probably go ahead and call it.
Think about that one. Let's think about this one. All right, 2nd down and 1. And James Burns says it's Lincoln 21, North Surrey 14. Thank you, James. And it is 2nd down and 1. And Mooney's back. He looks. He lets it go. And good coverage out there. And is it caught?
Almost
knocked away.
And that's a tough throw to make. Double coverage. Still could have come down with the ball. Was that Warlick?
Wasn't sure.
What was that? Good throw.
Monroe 28-6 over Maiden. Thank you, John. And that's a good time to do it. 2nd down and a foot. You might as well take a shot. That's what they do. 3:16 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. It's been dominated by Burns, 42-14. There goes Norris through a crease, drags a tackler to the 40. Give him 6 and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, move the chains there up to the 39. We'll call it right at the 40-yard line.
So they're going to wind the clock, and it is Pine Lake Prep who will get the ball to open the 2nd half.
Yeah, Burns' offense pretty much done what they've wanted to at will here tonight.
So they're taking their time a little bit, and Mooney's been able to go. I tell you what, the jersey's clean, and we like to see that.
I don't think he's been pressured or
The screen pass, they might have got him there. Toss, Norris, 40, 35,
He
there
could go all the way.
20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, numbers, bookkeeping, touchdown, Jeremiah Norris.
Sweep right, Jeremiah Norris, and this one stands. Touchdown, Burns. Another big-time run. Having a career night, Tom. Man, how good is he run the ball tonight?
Yeah, he has run the ball well. So that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-play drive for Burns. Nealon Cole extra point pending, but that's 69 yards. And it took about 2 minutes and, let's see here, 2 minutes and 25 seconds off the clock. So it's Drew Dixon who's been perfect tonight for the Nealon Cole extra point. Good snap, good hold, and good kick. 49-14. We'll be right back.
Your used car superstore is at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Darren and Aqua Yerby are happy to be a part of this community, and they welcome you to drop by for your automotive needs. Certified pre-owned Kia and Honda vehicles start as low as $49.95. Many financing plans are available, even if you've had a bump in the road with your credit. Come talk with them today. Senior Manager Darren Yerby and his wife Aqua at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Online at RenatoAutomall.com. Trusted, tried, and true. Those 3 words represent the highest standards for the Kawasaki Mule side-by-side. Trusted means being built strong and built to last. Tried means being put to the test by hard-working people doing the toughest jobs. True means staying authentic to the roots that run 30 years deep. Kawasaki Mule, the definition of trusted, tried, and true. See the Kawasaki Mule today at Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk in Lowell.
So it is 49-14 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. And Burns has had the ball 7 times, and they have scored 7 touchdowns.
We'll give a shout out. Drew Dixon, we need to give him some recognition. Coming in perfect tonight on extra points.
So Jam & J's Pizza Factory kickoff taken, and I think that's number 9. That's Edwards who takes it up to the 35-yard.
But Dixon, like I say, we started the season, we didn't really attempt many extra points. It was kind of by committee, but Dixon has moved up, come up from JV, and has been an answer in the extra point category there. So good job, Drew.
So with 2 minutes, 34 seconds left to go. Pine Lake Prep has it. Now they have not gone gentle into that good night. They have scored 2 touchdowns, touchdown on their last drive. So it is 49-14, trying to get another score, and then they get the ball back.
Back with Gandy at quarterback, still.
So split backs.
Kind of baffles me there.
Split backs, double wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gandy's got it. He's back. He's looking. He's got it, and he throws it to nobody. Miscommunication, I think, on the pattern.
I think he was looking for 17, Jack White. He stopped. I think Gandy thought he was running out route.
So 2nd down and 10.
So $15,000 is going to go to somebody here in a little while.
And let's see, they're going to give away a bunch of money, about 15 grand, as the raffle. Hopefully that's me. Probably not.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would just donate it. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And that's going to be Bolivar, and he's got a little room, and he puts the head down and gets about 7. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Nice run.
11, Landon Dover finished him off there. Not a bad-looking run there. Bring up 3rd down. 3rd and about 4.
3rd and 3. So gain of 7 by Bolivar. And Bolivar's been bottled up most of the night. Nowhere near his usual 234 yards a game average. So in the gun again is Gandy. Gandy's got it, and he steps up. He's going to be drugged down. Great tackle. I thought he was going to break through. And let's see, What'd they call?
That Bo Westbrook wrapped him up there. A couple other Bulldog guys there, but we do have a penalty flag.
Why not? Holding against the Pride.
That will be denied, I'm sure.
Holding
Bring up
against
fourth
the
down.
Pride, and that will be declined. Where's the ball? Where's the ball spotted?
Looks like it's probably around like 30.
Joe, was that an incomplete pass or did Bo tackle him?
How did he get that far up? I thought he was.
No, they moved it back. They moved it back. So that is a rush of -1 and 51. That's Westbrook with the tackle for loss.
They do appear like they're going to go for it here.
So quickly, Gandy in the gun. And he induces Marshall McGowan, who is disgusted with himself, I'm sure, after giving the Pine Lake Pride a first down.
Yeah, they'll bump it up to about the 46-yard line.
And again, that's a campers in penalty, so with $1:37 left to go in the second quarter, Pine Lake this drive stays alive, but the clock winds. It's already at 1:30. And the Pine Lake staff might complain about that a little bit. Clock was moving before the chains were set. So 4 wide receivers. And that's Johnson back at quarterback and missed his man. It's incomplete.
Had some pressure on the play. Definitely affected his throw there, intended for Bolivar to the right side.
So we've got officials saying stop the clock. What do we got? Personal foul. Another one against Burns.
I guess we'll have a late hit, I guess. I didn't want to agree with that one for sure. It looked clean to me.
I didn't see it, but it was, again, another penalty against Burns. James Burns texted in, Community School of Davidson 31, Lexington 8. But that's either the second or third roughing the passer penalty against Burns.
That's campers in penalty.
Fourth? Third? Yeah, it's the third one.
I didn't appear to be good to me, but refs thought otherwise.
So it is 1st down and 10 for the Pride. And that's Johnson, rolls, fires, complete, right in front of the sticks. Let's see where they mark it.
They're going to give him a first down, I think.
And they're going to mark it exactly 10 yards, and that's another Falston Pharmacy first down.
And that'll stop the clock at 1:09 left in this half, right Shorey scoreboard.
So that moves it inside the 30 to the 29. Did you give them 10 or 11, Joe? 10?
So this would be big if Burns can stop him here.
Because they can get a 2-for-1. They could score here and then get the ball back, score again. And that would get them at least within 3 scores. And now it's Johnson, back, throws, caught, but not where you wanted to catch it if you're the Pride. It's only a 2-yard gain, and the clock's going to run.
A 17, Jack White. Not sure how many timeouts they have. I think they might have 2 left. It's like they're maybe going to try to conserve them, I reckon.
So it is. And they've got 2 timeouts.
Not sure why you wouldn't use one in this situation.
That was strange decision. Johnson's got it, rolls, looks, still rolling, looks, throws across his body, caught. And it's going to be all the way to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be a gain of 20 and 1st and goal for the Pride.
That's their leading receiver, Gower, on the reception. Johnson about ran out of time, but found Gower across the middle of the field.
So that's another Falston Pharmacy first down. And as I said, the Pride is going to call a timeout now. So it'll be 1st down and goal. We come back.
If you need fireworks for your event, then call on Contracted Pyrotechnics and talk with Dustin Ledford today. They are the bomb. Dustin is a graduate of Burns High School and supplies all the fireworks you've seen at the Burns High School football games. If your town or organization needs fireworks, call Dustin Ledford today at 704-473-1996. That's 704-473-1996. Have a party, have a blast with Contracted Pyrotechnics. It's truck season at Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby. Come see the new 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab RST. Get 0% APR financing for well-qualified buyers, plus no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Plus get a $750 cash allowance. Or make every day a getaway with the new 2023 Chevy Equinox. Get 2.1% APR financing for well-qualified buyers or take $1,250 cash allowance. Get yours today at Marburger Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
1st down and goal for the Pride. Down 49-14, trying to score here, and then they'll get the ball back to begin the second half. As it's Johnson, quarterback looks, fires, and that's way over everybody's head, I think. Yeah, it is. So that's an incomplete pass, second down and goal from the 7.
Yeah, it would have been out of bounds had it been called anyway. Like I said, they still got 2 timeouts. Probably going to pass the ball anyway in these situations.
Yeah, this may be better played than we realize. You know, the Pride want to score with no time left on the clock because Burns has not needed a whole lot to score.
And as you said, they get the opening kickoff in the second half, too.
I mean, it doesn't matter if they can't stop us, but trying to make this thing at least within striking distance. Man comes in motion. Johnson will give to Bolivar. Bolivar in the middle, and he's stuffed. He won't get much, but there's going to be a timeout, so we'll take it with him.
Campers Inn RV in Kings Mountain announces their 8th annual Campers Inn RV Bike Drive. Now through December 4th, Campers Inn is partnering again with the Kings Mountain Police Department to help collect new bikes for children in our community. Bring new or unassembled bikes, and they'll put them all together. Drop off your bike anytime at Campers Inn. For more information, call 704-750-7295. Be a part of this year's bike drive, sponsored by the Campers Inn RV, 615 Broadview Drive, off Highway 161 south of Kings Mountain at I-85. Today, having choices at the end of life's journey is more important than ever. Choosing the proper way to honor a loved one is not an easy task. There are many emotional, personal, and spiritual issues to consider. Now, there is a new alternative to traditional burial and flame-based cremation. Foothills Aquamation is a water-based natural process that gently returns your loved one's remains to their natural ash form. Learn more at StameyTysigerFuneralHome.com or drop by their offices in Falston and in Cherryville.
All right, James Burns tells me it's 31-8, Davidson over Lexington, Community School of Davidson. Here it's 3rd down and goal from the 6 for the Pine Lake Pride. They have to be careful here. 14 seconds left to go and no timeouts. So in the gun, I think it's Johnson. It is. He's got to go to the rust. If they get him down, it's going to be it. And that's in the corner, almost caught, but a little bit too far, incomplete. And now it's going to be 4th down. And again, I want to thank Anna and Jackie, who texted in a little while ago. Thank you. Glad you're home safe, Anna. Glad Mom's listening.
I tell you, Johnson was lucky to get that ball off in that play. Had, I think, Goodson, a couple other guys right in his face as he threw it. And do we have a penalty? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd back him up.
Yep.
I would back him up.
False start on Pine Lake Prep.
I don't know. You know, if you back him up, you give him 2 cracks at it. You know what I mean?
I think they're thinking about it.
So, I mean, it's like, do you want to back him up?
Yeah, they're coming to Coach Devine now.
Yeah, or do you want to... If you don't back them up, they got 1 crack at it. If you back them up, they get maybe 2. So this is, I tell you what, this is a harder decision than it looks. They're going to back them up. Probably to try to take Bolivar out of the equation.
Yeah, 8.4. They got time to run 2 plays. Probably not a run play.
Maybe 2 plays. It'll be close. It'll be close.
You got to get get rid of the ball early, for sure.
So it's 8.5 seconds left to go. 49-14. Burns over Pine Lake. And in the gun is Johnson. And Johnson has it. He's got time. Throws. Touchdown. It's going to be a penalty. I'm not sure what the penalty flag is.
Well, let's not assume anything. This could go on them. You never know. It could be the push off.
I think they signaled holding against Burns. I mean, every other penalty's gone against us. Why not this one? So that's going to be a touchdown for the Pride. Touchdown is good. So that is a pass of 6 yards or 11 yards. And a touchdown for the Pride. It makes it 49-20.
Not sure about that penalty either.
I mean, didn't matter. Holding, yeah. They said our guy held. But that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 play drive. And it was a 65-yard touchdown drive. And Johnson kick up. Nealon Cole extra point. Nealon Cole extra point. Good. Numbers bookkeeping touchdown. 49-21. We'll be back.
40 years. Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby has been serving this area for 40 years. They must be doing something right. As a matter of fact, they're now in their third generation of their family business. Sure, you might get someone in their old truck to come over and look at your system and may save you $1 or $2. But where will they be in 5 years when your unit needs service and is still under warranty? Quality products, quality service you can depend on. That's Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com. And they are now taking applications for service technicians starting at $15 per hour. Join Cleveland County Sheriff Alan Norman in voting for Kevin Gordon for Cleveland County Commissioner. In a recent letter to the voting citizens of Cleveland County, Sheriff Norman pointed out the many reasons Kevin Gordon needs to return as Cleveland County Commissioner to help lead, guide, and direct our county as we move forward. With over 39 years as a public servant, Kevin Gordon is dedicated to serving the people of Cleveland County. On March 5th, 2024, vote Kevin Gordon, Cleveland County Commissioner. This announcement was paid for by the candidate, Kevin Gordon.
All right, Right Story scoreboard, 49-21 Bulldogs. Pride, however, they must have another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Onside kick covered up.
Courier lands on it, 3.6. Burns will probably take a knee here, right? But you never know. I mean,
I'm running a play.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a knee. Yeah. So it's Burns will take it on their own 40.
Yeah, I mean, the way Jeremiah is running the ball, everything else, you never know.
So who caught the touchdown pass for them, Joe? 16. So it was Braden Gower on the touchdown. And Burns. And they're definitely going to run a play. Yeah, we're going to get we got 10 seconds on the play clock. Got plenty of time. Triple wide receivers left. One to the right. Norris back there with Mooney. Mooney has it. And they're going to try to run a little screen pass, and they do. Norris has got it. 50, 45, 40, still on his feet. Makes a man miss, still dancing, and he'll be pulled down, but he's to the 37. So I'm going to give him 23 yards, and that'll be it. So pass of 23 yards to Norris ends it, but Burns comfortably in front, 49-21. They're up 28 points. Now we'll have the Marburger Chevrolet halftime show. Don't go anywhere. Once again, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 49-21 Burns. We'll be back.
There's excitement brewing at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. There's some exciting new models that have arrived. Come see for yourself. Be sure to take a look at the new Ford Bronco Heritage. You're gonna love it. Come see the Shelby Cobra 500 GT Mustang and the all-new Mustang Dark Horse, plus many pre-owned vehicles priced at under $10,000. Yes, excitement is the word with these great new models at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ClassicFordofShelby.com.
It's time to get ready for flu season with a stop in at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville and the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. Flu shots are now in. Drop by at your convenience and get your flu shot from a qualified technician. Stay healthy this winter and check with them for all your prescription needs. And both have a convenient drive-through window. That's Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street, Cherryville, and the Falston Pharmacy on Highway 18 North in Falston.
Trusted, tried, and true. Those three words represent the highest standards for the Kawasaki Mule side-by-side. Trusted means being built strong and built to last. Tried means being put to the test by hard-working people doing the toughest jobs. True means staying authentic to the roots that run 30 years deep. Kawasaki Mule, the definition of trusted, tried, and true. See the Kawasaki Mule today at Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk in Lowell. For nearly 50 years, the K family at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service have been taking care of your bookkeeping and income tax needs in Shelby, Cleveland County, and the surrounding area. They feature a staff of enrolled agents and registered tax return preparers to make sure you get every advantage you deserve. That's Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Give them a call at 704-484-2783. Online at numbersofshelby.com. They are there for you.
We're going to give you the Burns High School Band, brought to you by Wright's Jewelry.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the 2023 Burns High School Marching Dogs.
All right, we're back. I'm sorry, that was the Burns High School Band. Once again, brought to you by Wright's Jewelry. So thank you to Jennifer and company for making that possible and bringing you coverage of the Burns High Band. We're going to take a quick commercial break here, come back, and we will have more of the Marburger Chevrolet halftime show. Don't go anywhere.
Matt, good defense.
40 years. Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby has been serving this area for 40 years. They must be doing something right. As a matter of fact, they're now in their third generation of their family business. Sure, you might get someone in their old truck to come over and look at your system and may save you $1 or $2. But where will they be in 5 years when your unit needs service and is still under warranty? Quality products, quality service you can depend on. That's Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com. And they are now taking applications for service technicians starting at $15 per hour. Join Cleveland County Sheriff Alan Norman in voting for Kevin Gordon for Cleveland County Commissioner. In a recent letter to the voting citizens of Cleveland County, Sheriff Norman pointed out the many reasons Kevin Gordon needs to return as Cleveland County Commissioner to help lead, guide, and direct our county as we move forward. With over 39 years as a public servant, Kevin Gordon is dedicated to serving the people of Cleveland County. On March 5th, 2024, vote Kevin Gordon, Cleveland County Commissioner. This announcement was paid for by the candidate, Kevin Gordon. Main Street Hardware in Lawndale wants to take this time and wish the best of luck in the state playoffs. We are behind you all the way. Cold weather is here, and Main Street Hardware has all types of heaters in stock. And come on in now and save 20% on Georgia boots, now to the end of November, with over 120 pairs in stock. And check out the Red Max Power Equipment. For all of your projects, head to Main Street Hardware, 356 Main Street in Lawndale, and like them on Facebook too.
Nobody does it better.
Yes, when it comes to real estate, nobody does it better than Sherry Horn of Sherry Horn Real Estate. Sherry was voted the best real estate agent and best real estate office in Cleveland County. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, talk with Sherry Horn at Sherry Horn Real Estate. Call 704-915-5450 or visit her website at soldbysherry.com. And like her on Facebook too, and you'll see why nobody does it better.
Oh, we're back. Welcome back to Burns High School here. Wright's Jewelry scoreboard 49-21. Before Matt gets going with some of the other scores, Danny tells me down at Crest it's 39-0. John tells me it's 27-21. Lincoln ahead in their game. Maiden 17, North Gaston 7. Monroe was up big, 28-6. And then 49-0. Brian White tells me 49-0. That it's Robbinsville over Thomas Jefferson. And Kevin Hastings has texted me in some scores. Eastern Randolph 35-7 over Cherryville. South Stanley 12-6 over Bessemer City. Some other scores I haven't given. Hickory 22-3 over Huss. Statesville was up on South Point 14-7. And those are some local scores of interest. It was West Lincoln, recent score I've got. West Lincoln is up 39-21. Got that from a couple people texting. I think James Burns and John texted that in. Thank you for texting those scores in. And Mark Southard told me it was one big win. I think it was Monroe was a big winner tonight as well. So thank you, everyone, for texting those scores in. And Matt, if you'll give us some first half statistics.
Yeah, big night so far. Jeremiah Norris. Well, let's just start Ben Mooney passing, 6 for 10, 187, 2 touchdowns. Norris rushing 12 carries, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns. Having a career night tonight. Xavion Wilson, coming in 3 carries, 22, and a touchdown. And Johnny Johnson came in on that one Wildcat play, rushed for a 5-yard touchdown. Receiving, Johnny Johnson 3 catches and 86 yards, and that long touchdown pass from Mooney there. Norris caught 2 for 83 and a touchdown as well. And defensively led by Al Goodson, Landon Dover, and Bo Westbrook, all coming in with 4 tackles each. So,
Was that Eli Goodson?
Elijah Goodson, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So total yards on the night, we got Pine Lake Prep with 148 yards passing, 27 yards rushing, so 175 total yards. You know, they had a few 3 and outs before they got things going and scored right there before halftime. Burns, 346 yards on the ground, 169 through the air. So Burns over 500 yards already of offense. So they've done what they wanted on offense, but you know, their defense did well. Got some 3 and outs, but there at the end, Pine Lake Prep able to move the ball a little bit.
Yeah,
Scoring right before halftime.
A little concerning, you know, they have had some big pass plays, found an answer that we wasn't expecting to see them pass the ball much, but Coach Devine and his staff will look at that and make some adjustments. You know, run defense is lights out tonight. Played really well, coming in with Bolivar will shut him down for the most part, but offense clicking on all cylinders. So let's see what happens here in the second half. It ought to be an exciting one.
And Brian White tells me it's 46-21. West Lincoln over Chase. Looks like they'll be moving on. As I said, last score I got from Crest is 39-0. Looks like they'll be moving on.
Did we get a Kings Mountain score? Did you say that?
Yeah, Kings Mountain was ahead. I can't remember the last time I got it. Kings Mountain 21-7 over Smoky Mountain. Mark Southard gave me that one. Statesville was 14-7 over South Point. Monroe 63-13 over Bandy's. Mark Southard tells me. And then James Burns tells me West Henderson 48, Irwin 7, Community School of Davidson 31, Lexington 8. So various scores from around there. Once again, thanks everybody. We would not be able to inform everybody of the scores. And Kevin Hastings gave me a bunch of scores about an hour ago. And the Bunker Hill was 63-13. 63-13. So thanks everyone for texting in those scores. And we appreciate it on the Marburger Halftime Show. We're going to take one more commercial break, and then we'll be back for our second half. Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Get more bang for your buck this fall with James River Equipment. Buy any new John Deere 1-4 Series tractor with a loader, and you'll receive your choice of a rear blade or a set of pallet forks for only $1. So whether you're leveling your driveway or doing some heavy lifting, James River can help you save big bucks. Visit jamesriverequipment.com/buckdays to learn more. Offer ends 11/30/23. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. James River delivers.
DeRisi Racing wants to wish the Burns Bulldogs good luck during this year's football season. DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. And DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Paulston Road in Shelby. Or find them online at www.derisiracing.com. Call them at 704-538-3512.
All right, second half kickoff coming up. It is 49-21. It's Murphy 27, Polk County 7, says James Burns. Thank you. And Danny says he's going home. Back up starting in the fourth quarter. They're warming up the Busted Crest. They're up 31-0. Mark Southern told me it's 34-7 Kings Mountain ahead. So thanks for texting those in, guys. Yeah, 34-7 in the fourth quarter here because we've had so much scoring. It's 9:20. This game's almost 2 hours old, and we're just starting the third quarter.
Yep, and as we said, Pine Lake Prep will receive this opening kickoff in the second half.
So we've got more scores coming in. Robbinsville over Thomas Jefferson, 53-21. And then West 53, Chase 21 as it's getting out of hand. And happy for my friend John, but sorry to see Chris Cognell's season looks like it's coming to an end tonight. And that's just playoff football, win or go home.
Yeah, winner of this game goes to Bunker Hill next week. Looks like they're firmly in control of that game.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. So let's see if we're ready for next week. But you got to get through this one. You're up 4 scores. You're up comfortably. Let's see if we can get another stop as we started the first half with a 3-and-out on defense. See if we can get a 3-and-out here on defense. And we'll see what the adjustments were as it's teed up by Warlick, who doesn't kick it. One guy tees it up, and then they have a committee.
Courier out there, and Ethan Guy. Saw Johnny Johnson kick it a couple times.
I think it's going to be Courier this time. Let's see. And it's going to be Courier who kicks it. And,
split kick.
Yep, not exactly pretty, but going to be covered up at the 34-yard line.
That's Massey for Pine Lake Prep. Falls on it.
So first down and 10 from the 34-yard line as Pine Lake Prep comes out. And as I said, in the first half, they had 148 through the air, 27 on the ground. Not what I expected.
Yeah, kind of stumbled out the gate, but kind of found something in the passing game especially.
Yeah, so. They've thrown the ball well, shown they can do it. As they got split backs, and it's going to be Bolivar, and he bounces off a couple of tacklers, and he'll have 2 or 3. It'll be second down and 7.
Yeah, it gets across 35, about the 36-yard line.
So they're going to
move it there on the tackle for Burns.
So they're going to give him 2 yards, and it'll be second down and 8. So if you're a Burns fan, this is what you like, though. Clock's running. You'll give him 2 yards in a cloud of dust right now.
Cam Gandy subbed in for Jake Johnson, quarterback for Pine Lake Prep, still in the game.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, but Johnson went back to quarterback, and now it's Gandy. So it's been both of them back there. Now Gandy on the run throws, and it's caught, but unfortunately by a player not in the game, so that's going to be an incomplete pass. And third down and 8, and Burns close to getting a 3-and-out here if they can hold on 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Credit Goodson, and I think, can't tell who else that was, had some good pressure on Gandy there.
Well, Bolivar's just basically been a non-factor. You know, he had about 20 yards. You know, guy's been averaging 254. So Burns again, 4 down linemen against his Pine Lake offensive line, and Gandy's got it, got time, whips it, and caught, and just a great throw, and breaks a tackle, and running free is a Pine Lake Prep wide receiver. Looks like number 16, and he's got it all the way down to the 14-yard line.
That's 16. That is Gower, their leading receiver. Another big pass play for Pine Lake Prep.
So that's 14 plus 30 plus 35 plus 36 plus 37. So that's 14 plus 37. That's a 51-yard pass play and a Falston Pharmacy first down. That's got Pine Lake Prep right there at 200 yards passing on the night. So double wide receivers left, 2 to the right, and it's going to be Gandy, and it's going to be Bolivar around the left side, and he takes it around to the 9, gain of 4.
I think McGowan, Xavier Wilson there for the tackle for Burns. Got a couple. 4 yards.
I tell you what, they just can't quite turn out the lights on this Pine Lake Prep squad.
They got a lot of fight in them for sure.
They do.
Can't take them lightly for sure.
Second down and 6. And it's going to be Bolivar. He puts the head down, and he's knocked down in a hurry. He has another yard, but it's going to be 3rd down and goal.
Hit hard, 2 or 3 Burns guys there for the tackle. Try to go right in the middle, but nothing doing.
Well, it's one thing they've decided that Bolivar will not beat us, but I tell you what, the quarterbacks have done a pretty good job. You know, like I said, close to 200 yards passing. Mm-hmm. I have them just under. I actually have them at 199 passing.
I don't think they've thrown the ball this much all season.
So they've got 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left, and it's Gandy, and he's got all day. He's going to fire, and just over the head of a wide receiver, incomplete.
Over his head. Good coverage there. Xavion Wilson right where he needed to be on that play.
So this is,
fourth down.
yeah, this is big. I think Burns really, they're still in control of the game regardless, but their defense needs this confidence. They need a stop here. So it is 4th down and 6. Pine Lake can get a first down without getting a touchdown. So the ball spotted at the 9.
This will be huge for Burns if we can stop him here.
Yeah, momentum-wise. I mean,
absolutely.
just from some defensive confidence. And it's Gandy's in the gun, and he's got it. He drops straight back under a little pressure. I think it's Parrott after him. He throws, and it's incomplete.
Big time player.
Got after him, and it's incomplete.
No penalty flags. Parrott, like you say, was after him. Good job. Good defensive stand there for Burns, and we'll take over deep in the Pine Lake territory.
At our own
or
9.
deep in our own territory, I should say.
So at our own 9-yard line, but the Burns defense holds, so Pine Lake does move the ball. They moved it 55 yards, but unable to cash in on that drive. Like I said, they did have the big pass play, the 51-yard pass play, which got them up to 199 passing. They've just struggled to run the football on that drive. I had them for 5, 6, 7 more. They've got 34 yards rushing by my count. So it is first down and 10, and that's going to be handoff left side. Norris breaks some tackles, dragging a tackler, and he'll fall forward to the 18. And let's see if they give him a first down. Let's see, they do. The ball was at the 9. They're going to move him to the 19. That's a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, hard run up the middle of Jeremiah. And that last little bit, he carried that defender the last couple yards. Got him just enough for that first down.
So a first down and 10. And if you're Burns, you want to take your time and shorten this game. You're in control. You're up 4 scores. Shotgun, and it's going to be Norris. He's looking for a crease. This time, Pine Lake defense does a pretty good job. Knocks him down after a short gain, maybe 3.
Yeah, hit hard, 64 for Pine Lake. Jack Smith.
346, 169.
So being up 2nd and 6.
So that's got the Burns rushing total up to 359 yards. That's unofficially. And it is double wide receivers left, pistol set. 2nd and 6, toss play, left side, Norris. Patient running, and he looks and picks his hole, and he's got another chunk play there. Give him about 8 or 9 more. They move it up to the 23. To the 23, to the 33, Joe. That's 10 more yards and another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, you're right. He was patient on that play, found his blockers, had some good downfield blocks, and got enough, as you said, for the first down. Another good running play, Jeremiah Norris.
So Norris came into the game at just over 1,000 yards. Don't have his official total up yet in this game, but he's got another 23. What do you have at halftime, Matt?
He had 283 at halftime. So.
283, so he's over 300 yards.
Having a career night for sure.
Yeah.
Still a lot of time left in this ballgame.
It's a decent night. Norris again. And this time he's knocked down, not much there. Maybe, let's see what they give him. They're going to give him a yard. So this drive has been 4 Jeremiah Norris runs.
Goodson checking in now, giving Norris a little break. And see if Ben trying to pop one deep here. Usually trying to run the ball, set the pass. Looks like a good situation to do that. Let's see what happens.
Who's in? Drew Dixon?
Goodson checked.
Goodson. Okay, I thought it said Dixon. Okay, so Goodson's in at running back. 2nd down, 9. And as 4 straight runs from Norris, he gets a little breather. And that's going to be Goodson, picks his way, and he's free. He's to the 45, 50. There he goes. 45, 40, still on his feet, trying to outrun a defender. He does. 20, 10, 5, stumble, touchdown. That's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown from 66 yards out.
What a run, Elijah Goodson. Man, come in with subbed out Norris. Big time run up the middle, took it all the way to the house. Stumbled. The guy almost got him by his shoelaces there, but got just enough for the touchdown. Big time run there.
So that makes it 56-21 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. So that drive all on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays, 91 yards. And it took, let's see, about 2 minutes and let's try to get it right. 2 minutes and 38 seconds off the clock. Dixon's Neelan Cole extra point up, and he is perfect on the night. We'll be right back.
Leaves have already started to fall. Season this year, get ready with a stop in at Hojo Power Sports in Shelby and take a look at a leaf sucking machine. That's the Walker Mower, famous for leaf pickup for residential or commercial lawns. With a Walker, your yard will look clean and fresh. Plus, you'll find blowers by Husqvarna, Red Max, Shadawa, and DeWalt. Make leaf season easy this year with the new Walker Mower from Hojo Power Sports. 110 Grigg Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net.
The baby chicks are in at Parker Family Feed in Bellwood. Come get your baby chicks now. They also have rabbits too, and they carry all of your pet and livestock food. Check out their new line of porch swings, and they have fall decorations including pumpkins, big beautiful mums, and bales of straw. Get your ryegrass, Kentucky 31 grass seed, lime, and fertilizer at Parker Family Feed, 121 Carpenters Grove Church Road off Highway 18 North in Bellwood. Like them on Facebook, too.
Three and in.
So kickoff brought to you by Jam J's Pizza Factory, and it's caught, and down goes a Pine Lake Prep return man. So Zach Courier on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
And as your question, Norris has 3 rushing, 1 receiving touchdowns.
So he's got four
total on the night.
4 touchdowns.
And Elijah Goodson gets in the touchdown category to a big run there on that last play. 6:53 left in the third quarter. Wright's Jewelry scoreboard burns up big, 56-21.
So first down and 10, Pine Lake, who will start with 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. And I'm not sure if it's Johnson or Gandy in there at quarterback. We've seen both. And Gandy's got it, got time, fires out there, long throw to Johnson. That's a dangerous throw across the field.
Ball had a lot of air under it, didn't it? Intended for Johnson, yep.
Yep, so that is an incomplete pass and second down and 10.
I tell you what, might have been thinking about Xavion Wilson was closing in hard on him. Would have got hit pretty hard right for the catch had he caught it.
So second down and 10. Triple wide receivers left, 1 to the right. And it is still Gandy at quarterback. He's got it, and that's knocked down, and that's, again,
wow,
that's Bolivar, who knocked down by Goodson in the loss of 3.
Man, knocked him off his feet. You know, we saw Goodson have a couple hard hits last week. I saw a picture when Goodson hit Tate last week against Shelby. He can really lay the smack down here on defense for sure.
Third down and 14. That's Pine Lake behind the stick, so that's Goodson with a tackle for loss. I know I've got Rankin for 1. I've got Bo Westbrook for 1. I got Marshall McGowan for a tackle for loss. So there's been a number of tackles for loss in this game. So 4 down linemen for Burns. And it's Gandy. He's back. And did somebody call a timeout or is there a penalty?
A pre-snap penalty, I think.
All right, so that's going to be penalty against Pine Lake.
Delay a game, I think.
That's brought to you by the Campers Inn, so that's going to make a third down and 18 now for the Pride.
Yeah, Pine Lake Prep will run out of opportunities at some point. If you're them, you need to capitalize on this one.
So back is Gandy. Under pressure, McGowan's got him. Sacked by Marshall McGowan. So that's another big tackle for loss. See how much he lost. It's all the way back inside the 18. So that is a -8 sack. First sack of the game by McGowan.
What a jump off the edge. Marshall McGowan came across there. Quarterback didn't see him coming.
So they go backwards on that drive. Another great job by the Burns defense, who's, Burns is just playing safe. And they're just going to kick and then let this ball bounce. It'll bounce at the 49 to the 50. Kind of goes sideways. Now backwards, little sandwich action. It'll be down at the 50. So with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter, it's 56-21. Burns in control. And another score by the Bulldogs means they will get a quote-unquote fast clock. And I tell you what, they would like that tonight. I mean, they came in a little dinged up. Surratt, I don't think I've seen Kamari Surratt play. Mooney came in a little banged up. I'm telling you what, his uniforms.
I don't think
does not need to be cleaned after this game.
He's barely gotten touched all night, and that's what you want out of your offensive line. So good job, as we said earlier.
Yeah, Mama can take that uniform and hang it right back up for next week. So first down 10, they're going to let Mooney throw it. He lets it go. Man's open. It's Surratt. He's got it to the 10-yard line. Well, no Kamari Surratt, but little brother takes it all the way to the 50. All the way to the 10. It's a 40-yard pass play. Falston Pharmacy first down.
That's a freshman, Kenyon Surratt, getting some action here. He said earlier in the game he's come on strong this year. He's really taken a leading role in this receiving corps for Burns this year. Another good catch.
And give Mooney the credit. Threw it in the bucket as he had single coverage there on the outside, and Surratt beat his man. So is that, who's the running back now? I can't tell. I don't think it's Norris.
It's Roseboro.
Roseboro now the running back. Mooney is going to give it to Rose. No, play action. What a play action caught. Is that Marshall McGowan?
Who was that? Landon Dover.
Landon Dover's got the touch. I knew it was an H-back. I couldn't tell which one. So Dover hauls it in from 10 yards out. And now it's 62-21. And we are an extra point away from getting in bed at a decent hour.
Fast clock coming up. Like I said, what a catch. Dover, ball was a little bit behind him, and he came back and caught it. Across the middle, there wasn't nobody around him, so good job, Dover, getting open there.
So here comes Drew Dixon, who has been perfect tonight.
Can't say enough about the job that Drew has done. Coming in, kicking extra points for sure.
The left-footed, the port sider, has been perfect. He has been 8 for 8, trying to make it 9 for 9. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Neal and Cole extra point, good. 63-21. We'll be right back.
Oliver's Hardware and Garden Center is not just a hardware store, but a real general store carrying items like feed and seed, hay, pine needles, and straw. Also case knives, Groveline, belts, Ashe County cheese, Guernsey milk, Hunter's liver mush, and many more unique items not found in your typical hardware store. They've got it all at Oliver's Hardware, 3712 Falston Road, between Falston and Shelby, or online at olivershardware.com. Oliver's Hardware proudly supports the Burns football team and wishes them good luck for a great season.
On the Go Quick Lube in Falston is not just oil changes, they have tires for all cars with names like GT Radio, Hankook, and Toyo, plus Interstate batteries and wiper blades. Of course they do oil changes, featuring Castrol, Motorcraft, and Rotella diesel oil, and they carry diesel truck fuel filters. Plus, they're an official North Carolina inspection station. For quick service with competitive pricing and professional technicians, head over to On The Go Quick Lube today. 3716 Falston Road, Highway 18 north of Shelby, and go Burns Bulldogs.
All right, Jam Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. Clock will wind. We have got Joe's fast clock kickoff, spun down, caught, and pretty good run back to the 31-yard line. Oh, no, that's going to be – oh, no.
Fortunate to get a
looked worse than it was. Yeah.
A good tackle nonetheless, but
it might
have been a little late, but they didn't call it.
Looked like a little Ric Flair there as he suplexed him at the 30-yard line, and they're talking about it. And maybe they're saying, that's a pretty good tackle, wasn't it?
It was, like I say, right at out of bounds marker, but
Kings,
it wasn't called that.
Kings Mountain wins 37-7. Bunker Hill wins 61-7. Sorry to my friend Philip Russ. And that's going to be a screen pass, and that's going to be Bolivar, and he's got good yardage. Give him about 7.
Yeah, a little screen pass. Hadn't seen him much receiving the ball tonight. So we got a Burns player slow to get up there.
You know, at this point, that's especially what you don't. You just want everybody healthy.
Yep.
Everybody just get healthy. I got a big one tomorrow, next week. Hopefully, Surratt will be back, and Mooney will get a chance to rest the leg, and we'll see what happens. And it's going to be Gandy. He's back, and he's in trouble, and he gets out of it and throws, and it's complete. Not much yardage, I don't think, but still avoids the sack. And it's right there at the second down marker. I don't think he gained anything.
Yeah, not sure how he got away from that. Had Nate Wilson was on him.
It looked like a pretty good stiff arm there, and got around to the right. And now it is third down and 4. Single back set, 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. And it's Bolivar, the single back set, and they're going to give it to him. And he puts the head down and powers his way. And it looks like he's got a false in pharmacy first down.
Marshall McGowan, I think, ranking there for the tackle for Burns.
So you know he's going to get some yards there. And Pine Lake quickly back to the line of scrimmage. As their last drive, they had negative 12 yards. So 10 positive yards on this one. And in the gun again is Gandy. He's back. He looks. He fires. And it's just overthrown. I mean, that's just way overthrown. So that's incomplete, and it'll be second down and 10.
Kid's got an arm for sure. Kind of got a weird motion, kind of a 3/4 type delivery there.
It looks like it takes him a while to load up.
He winds up a lot, yeah. Kind of reminds you of the way Phillip Rivers threw a little bit.
So around the scores, Murphy 27, Polk County 7, West Lincoln 53, Chase 27, East Lincoln 49, Ledford 13. Those are all finals. Thank you, James Burns. And it is 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. And back goes Gandy, and he'll throw it out in the flat. And Bolivar, did you see him? He knocked the ball down. He knew he was going down for a loss. So intelligent football player there, just knocked it down, and it'll bring up third down and 10.
Yeah, if I had Marshall McGowan coming on me like that, I probably would do the same thing.
I probably
would have taken a pretty big lick from Marshall there.
Yeah, when Marshall walks by me in the hall, I get a little bit scared and back up a little bit. And he's not a small guy. So third down and 10. And it is 4 wide receivers. And Joe made a good point. Ben Moody's night might be finished.
If it were me, I would. Yeah, I would do it.
So snap back. Gandy's got it. He'll step up, fire. Man's there. Great catch and dragging a defender with him. I'm not sure who got that. It was
6.
13 for Burns brought him down. Was that
6 for Pine Lake Prep Lewis? What? I mean, give a tip hat to that guy. It was a good catch.
So Lewis with the reception and Trevor Hunt with the tackle. So the third quarter comes to an end. So Pine Lake Prep with a Falston Pharmacy first down to start the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
Bayada Home Health Care continues to grow, and because of this growth, they are in need of new employees. See Bayada Home Health Care and join their growing team of healthcare professionals with immediate opportunities in Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. And they take all safety precautions possible with an experienced, trained staff. Just call 704-669-4000 or visit the website at bayada.com. Bayada Home Health Care. They love what they do. Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at PutnamDistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
So it's AC Reynolds a winner over North Gaston 45-0. So it'll be Kings Mountain at AC Reynolds. A big one next week. But I tell you what, it hurts when you don't win your conference. And now you got to go on the road to Asheville. So that's going to be Bolivar, who's going to be bottled up and no gain. I tell you what, they have done the job on Bolivar tonight.
Yeah, big stop, but I think that was Rankin. Finally brought him down there. Pretty good game tonight, Amari Rankin.
Yeah, Rankin, tough kid. Amari Rankin is the strong, silent type. How about that? Doesn't say a lot, does his talking on the field. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And that's Gandy, fires, and behind a wide receiver, an incomplete. I do not doubt the arm strength of this kid.
Kid's got a cannon, there's no question. I'm not so sure that ball might have been a little bit tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but sometimes when you need a pitching wedge, he's using a 3-iron.
Look at Rankin. See, he's holding his hand there. I think he might have tipped that ball a little bit. Might have jammed his finger in the process.
So hopefully he's okay, trying to get the bug out there. 4 wide receivers in for Pine Lake. And it's going to be Gandy, throws it out in the flat. And it's a good thing that Bolivar dropped it because he's getting ready to get blown up by Marshall McGowan.
Yeah, that was he's getting ready to lay the wood on that one for sure.
I'm telling you, man, it was getting ready to be ugly. So that he wisely let that go. 4th down and 10. And we will have a Stamey Funeral Home post-game show. And we have a timeout for some strange reason, so we'll take it. We'll be right back.
For nearly 50 years, the K family at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service have been taking care of your bookkeeping and income tax needs in Shelby, Cleveland County, and the surrounding area. They feature a staff of enrolled agents and registered tax return preparers to make sure you get every advantage you deserve. That's Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Give them a call at 704-484-2783. Online at numbersofshelby.com. They are there for you.
It's time to get ready for flu season with a stop in at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville and the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. Flu shots are now in. Drop by at your convenience and get your flu shot from a qualified technician. Stay healthy this winter and check with them for all your prescription needs. And both have a convenient drive-through window. That's Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street, Cherryville, and the Falston Pharmacy on Highway 18 North in Falston.
All right, 4th down and 10 for the Pride. Down 63-21 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. Gandy's in the shotgun. He drops back. Time, fires, man, there, caught. He'll walk into the end zone. And there was a miscommunication there, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Pride.
Looks like Ethan Guy come up and trying to go for that interception, coming in from safety.
Yeah, but the clock has stopped with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. So that makes it 63-27. So was that a 35-yard touchdown, Joe? So it's Johnson on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is up, and the Nealon Cole extra point is good after that Numbers Bookkeeping touchdown, 63-28. We'll be back.
There's excitement brewing at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. There's some exciting new models that have arrived. Come see for yourself. Be sure to take a look at the new Ford Bronco Heritage. You're gonna love it. Come see the Shelby Cobra 500 GT Mustang and the all-new Mustang Dark Horse, plus many pre-owned vehicles priced at under $10,000. Yes, excitement is the word with these great new models at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at classicfordofshelby.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain.
All right, there's your scoreboard, 63-28. Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. That was who got that touchdown, Joe? 35-yard touchdown, Gandy to who? 16 was Gowan. So that's Gowan for the Pride. And the clock continues to run. In about 9 minutes, we're going to have a Stamey Funeral Home post-game show. We'll give you some stats. And we'll preview our game next week, as that's a short kickoff. It's going to be brought back by Ethan Guy. He's fighting his way. I tell you, you can't get him down. You can't get him down. He is still fighting, and Ethan don't get hurt out there, but he'll take it to the 49.
Yeah, he had a return like that first half where he drug the defense like 10 yards.
I'd like to see us run about 4 or 5 plays here. And it's a Burns possession. I'll begin on the Pine Lake Prep 49. I'd like to see just some running plays. Graham Warlick in for a little janitorial mop-up duty. No, that's Drew Dixon.
Drew Dixon, actually.
So that's Drew Dixon, 27, not 17. So I'd like to see Dixon turn around and hand this thing off. And I think that's who's in the backfield.
Is that Roseboro, I think?
Is that Roseboro? So 2 wide receivers in. And I think that's Seth Frazier in there at wide out. And I'll tell you what, he's busting loose. It's Roseboro to the 40, to the 35, makes a man miss. Nice little run. And he'll get it down to the 36, so give him 14 yards and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Roseboro getting another good run in. I'll tell you what, our running back core is just done a heck of a job all year. Norris, Davis, Roseboro, Littlejohn, Goodson, and I think it's a testament. We got one of the best running backs of all time of Cleveland County as our coach, Trey Harbinson. He's done a heck of a job with his guys this year.
So it is 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. First down is Drew Dixon in there at quarterback, was the junior varsity quarterback this year, and it's going to be Roseboro again. No luck this time as he's pushed back, and he'll lose a couple of yards.
Yeah, lose probably more than a couple. Let's see where Fort Progress gets him.
They're going to spot him up at the 37, so that's going to be a loss of 1.
So we got 22. We got 22, guys.
Was that 22 on the carry?
No, I'm just saying 22 just checked in, I believe.
I want to say that's Seth Frazier there at wide out, close to us. And we'll try to figure out who's into the game. Some young men getting to participate a little bit. That'll be a campers in penalty against Pine Lake Prep. 5 yards. It'll be second down and 16. Second down and 6. So clock continues to run. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. As this one's going to end in just about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Game time. We'll wrap things up quickly and get you over to the post-game show with Kevin and the gang, brought to you by CSI Mechanical. And up the middle is 22. We're trying to get a number on him. So
Max Davis, 22.
So Max Davis takes it from the 32 to the 22, so that's a 10-yard gain, and another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, good run there, Max. We got 41 checking in. That's Aiden Bridges.
Yeah, I'm going to give him 9 yards on that. And as we said, Stamey Funeral Home post-game show. Homestar Financial, Parker Farm Service, and S&R Auto Sales, bringing you the offensive, defensive, and overall players of the game. So it is 4:20 left to go, first down, and that is not sure who's got it. So that's who?
Robert Rankin.
Robert Rankin with the run. And he'll take it for 6 more yards, and it is definitely running back by committee right now.
You know these guys better not do. Tom, is that Amari's brother? Cousin?
Do not know. It is.
Is it brother?
So 2nd down and 3. Give him 7.
How many times do you?
What's that?
How many times do your second, third stringers get to play in a playoff?
Oh yeah, I know. It's good that that some of these young men getting to participate. They practice hard, and that's going to be. I'm not sure who's got the football, but he's running pretty well before he's wrapped up. Gain of about 3. Is that 21 again? So that is a gain of
Rankin. Yep.
So that's Rankin again, and where are they spotting it? They're going to give him 3, and it's going to be 3rd and about a foot. So clock winding, 3 minutes, close to 3 minutes left. And once again, thanks to all the people who sent me scores tonight. And West wins 53-35. That is a final. And it is 3rd down short, and it's going to be a loss on the play. So Roseboro takes it and loses maybe a yard. 4th down and 1.
30, Michael Ellis checking in the game.
What I would like to see is a 1st down, victory formation on to Claremont. 63-28 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard.
Yep, Bunker Hill will await us next week. Should be another good game up there.
So we got to go up to Claremont to take on the Bears. And it's kind of funny. Literally, the Pine Lake buses have been on.
Well, I wasn't going to say nothing, but they've been on since the 1st of the 4th quarter.
So we have got a timeout for some reason. So we'll take it with them. We'll be right.
There's excitement brewing at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. There's some exciting new models that have arrived. Come see for yourself. Be sure to take a look at the new Ford Bronco Heritage. You're gonna love it. Come see the Shelby Cobra 500 GT Mustang and the all-new Mustang Dark Horse, plus many pre-owned vehicles priced at under $10,000. Yes, excitement is the word with these great new models at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at classicfordofshelby.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain.
Two minutes and 3 seconds left to go. Somebody called a timeout. 4th down and 1 for Burns. Is Dixon in? As I said, doing a little mop-up duty tonight as Mooney's out of the game. High snap, does a good job to pull it down.
Davis.
And Davis will be knocked down, and the Pine Lake defense holds. And the clock will continue to run. So 150 and counting. $50 says Pine Lake calls another timeout, and they do. Thanks, Pine Lake. We'll be right back.
Shelby's CarQuest Parts Store is Shelby Auto plus CarQuest, locally owned and operated. See Charles and Beth Cabanas, Lathan Queen, and Lisa McKinney for all of your auto parts needs. And Shelby Auto plus CarQuest is your hydraulic hose headquarters. Also fittings to custom-made hoses. They want to help you with all of your automotive parts needs. Shelby Auto plus CarQuest, 409 North Washington Street in Shelby. Give them a call today at 704-482-2468. Your CarQuest Auto Parts Store. Take your pick on a brand new Bobcat mower from West End Sales in Vail. Pick 0% APR financing for 60 months or get an $800 instant rebate. You just take your pick and pick out your new Bobcat mower. Take a look at a Bobcat ZT 2000 $500 instant cash rebate. A Bobcat ZT 3000, $700 instant cash rebate, or the Bobcat ZT 3500 with an $800 instant rebate. See them today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail, online at westendsales.com. Like them on Facebook too.
We're back. The final 140 and counting. And quickly out and little hook and lateral, and a helmet comes off. And this is why you don't prolong the game. I mean, you just, I mean, you got your cute little play there, and that's cute, but it's just, let's get out of here without anybody getting hurt.
You don't see that play a lot.
No.
See it out in flag football a lot, but not out here in the real game.
So I'm not sure what that pass play was. And I think it's Gandy who's running. He sets his feet, still running. Looks a lot like Joe Montana.
He's got a guy wide open.
He's got a guy open, and it's caught and tackled down there by number 12, but it's all the way to the 39-yard line.
That's KJ Husky there on the tackle.
So give him 23 plus 11. That's a 34-yard pass play. And now it's up to the 31-yard line. 41 seconds left to go as Pine Lake trying to get another touchdown, I guess, and it's going to be Bolivar who makes a nice move, and he's fighting his way, not giving up, but he'll take it to the 27-yard line. So that's another gain of 12.
Might have time.
Another first down, another Falston Pharmacy first down, and they're taking a timeout. And they're making 22 leave. Not sure why.
It's kind of odd.
Marshall McGowan hustling back on the field, and clock will run 18 seconds, 15 seconds, and again, and thrown to the corner of the end zone. Got
nice
knocked
play.
away, and they're going to call pass interference. Call pass interference, but the clock's going to run out, so it doesn't matter. So they're going to stop the clock with 1.9 seconds for reasons that only God himself knows.
I thought that was a good defensive play. I mean, he turned around, put his hands up.
Turned around, knocked the ball away. It was a good defensive play. I think we've got to – I'm just going to keep it
they
here.
could have called it on them. You never know.
No, it's passive.
Doesn't really matter at this point.
That's a campers in penalty, and we're going to prolong the game, and Pine Lake calls a timeout. I don't know. I mean, just called a timeout, I guess, so they can give themselves another play from the 13-yard line. And you got to admire the no quit. I guess I admire that. But 63-28. It looked like everybody capitulated and put the backups in, but let's see what we have here. Gandy's got one more crack at it with 1.7 seconds left to go. He's got time. He's still got time. Still got time. Throws, and it is a touchdown.
Should have been a holding, but we'll give it to him.
All right, so it's going to make the final score 63-34. And the time expired, so I guess they have to kick the extra point.
Yep. Not sure it was a blatant holding.
How many yards on that? So that's an 18-yard pass play, and so, okay. I mean that's good that you.
I think they're saying that's ball game.
That's ball game. So final score on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard: 63-34. We'll be back with the Stamey Funeral Home post-game show. Don't go anywhere. And the fireworks are on display.
Your used car superstore is at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Darren and Aqua Yerby are happy to be a part of this community, and they welcome you to drop by for your automotive needs. Certified pre-owned Kia and Honda vehicles start as low as $49.95. Many financing plans are available, even if you've had a bump in the road with your credit. Come talk with them today. Senior Manager Darren Yerby and his wife Aqua at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Online at RenatoAutomall.com. Trusted, tried, and true. Those three words represent the highest standards for the Kawasaki Mule side-by-side. Trusted means being built strong and built to last. Tried means being put to the test by hardworking people doing the toughest jobs. True means stand authentic to the roots that run 30 years deep. Kawasaki Mule, the definition of trusted, tried, and true. See the Kawasaki Mule today at Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk in Lowell. It's time to power up. Power up with Skag Power Equipment, powered by Vanguard from Elliott Supply Company in Polkville. The Vanguard is now available on the Skag Tiger Cat and the Skag Patriot models. See the Skag Tiger Cat 52-inch mower with a Vanguard 810cc 28 horsepower EFI engine, or the Skag Patriot, available in 52 and 61-inch horsepower engines. Power up with a Skag from Elliott Supply Company, Highway 182 in Polkville, online at ElliottSupplyInc.com. Jumpin' Jed's in downtown Fallston is getting ready for Christmas and Small Town Christmas on Saturday, November the 18th. Come see their beautiful Christmas decorations, including brand new Mountain Mama Santas. Each one is one of a kind and homemade locally. It's a family heirloom you'll love. And for the holidays, try their peppermint stick ice cream. Start your Christmas shopping at Jumpin' Jed's, Main Street, downtown Fallston. Like them on Facebook too. And don't forget, Small Town Christmas Saturday, November the 18th. It's truck season at Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby. Come see the new 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab RST. Get 0% APR financing for well-qualified buyers, plus no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Plus get a $750 cash allowance. Or make every day a getaway with the new 2023 Chevy Equinox. Get 2.1% APR financing for well-qualified buyers, or take $1,250 cash allowance. Get yours today at Marburger Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard, Shelby. Attention home buyers. Call Neeline Cole Termite and Pest Control before purchasing your new home to avoid getting stuck with extensive damage, typically not covered by homeowners insurance. Neeline Cole Termite and Pest Control will inspect your home for prior or present wood-destroying insects and moisture. Call Neeline Cole Termite and Pest Control today to schedule your free estimate at 1-800-7-THE-WEB and receive $25 off any new service from Neeline Cole Termite and Pest Control. Leaves have already started to fall. Are you ready for leaf season this year? Get ready with a stop in at Hojo Power Sports in Shelby and take a look at a leaf sucking machine. That's the Walker Mower, famous for leaf pickup for residential or commercial lawns. With a Walker, your yard will look clean and fresh. Plus, you'll find blowers by Husqvarna, Red Max, Shadawa, and DeWalt. Make leaf season easy this year with the new Walker Mower from Hojo Power Sports. 110 Greg Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby, online at hojopower.net.
Ooh la la, it is Jennifer here from Wright's Jewelry, and you are officially invited to Wright's Night Out, November the 7th from 5 to 8. This is our huge VIP customer event, and you can grab up jewelry at 60% off. See our Black Friday door busters and shop hundreds of new gorgeous styles. We are excited to introduce my husband, Brian Beatty's new sports card business, B5 Cards and More, located inside Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road. See you November the 7th, 5 to 8.
Shelby Alarm has been in business for over 50 years, serving North and South Carolina. They specialize in residential and commercial burglar alarms and camera and surveillance systems. Let them help you make your home or business smart and secure. Trust the people you know to protect your family and business. Estimates are always free for new and existing customer upgrades. Call them today at 704-482-9896. That's Shelby Alarm. It's the all-new Nissan of Shelby, where they do the right thing. First time, every time. Nissan of Shelby now has new management, plus a big new inventory with new prices, giving you a whole new customer experience. Check their amazing lineup: Nissan Rogues and Muranos, and trucks like the Nissan Frontier and Titan, plus a wide range of pre-owned vehicles with special rates and pricing. Come to the all-new Nissan of Shelby, 631 South Post Road, right off Highway 74 East in Shelby. Online at nissanofshelby.com.
All right there you have it, your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. It's 63-34, and while Matt is tallying the scores, give you some scores from around the area. East Randolph 68-7 over Cherryville. Bessemer City gets a playoff win. They defeat South Stanley 45-26. It's Mountain Heritage 41-0 over Winston-Salem Carver. Stour Mountain, my man Greg Lloyd. Congratulations, Greg Lloyd. 28-7 over Cherokee. West Lincoln defeats Chase. Happy from our friends at West Lincoln and Coach Ponder. Sorry that Coach Cogdell, your season comes to an end. But 53-21, West Lincoln over Chase. Burns here over Pine Lake Prep. Final score 63-34. And it's Brevard 38-13 over Trinity. Last score we had. North Stanley and Andrews tied at 20. Shelby was big over Mount Pleasant 55-14. Lincolnton over North Surrey 35-21. Maiden over East Gaston 24-21. Not sure if that's a final. East Lincoln 49-0 over Ledford. Oak Grove 34-0 over Ashbrook. Pisgah 14-0 over North Henderson. And Crest was 56-0 over Parkwood, last score I had. Reynolds big over North Gaston 45-zip. Kings Mountain defeats Smoky Mountain 34-7. North Lincoln big over Rockingham 36-7. How is Rockingham in the West? How has that happened? I mean, does anybody in North Carolina understand the geography of the state?
That's out towards Reesville. So Reesville is sometimes in the east.
But
right?
Rockingham.
Or it could be east and west.
Rockingham's like an hour and a half past Charlotte.
Well, I guess yes, Rockingham. I don't think of Rockingham County. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it might be Rockingham. Maybe it's Rockingham County. Maybe that's what it is. That makes more sense. Hickory 44-10 over Huss. Statesville defeats South Point 28-27. So South Point usually has a deep playoff run. Not this year. So Matt will give the scores. And again, this is the Stamey Funeral Home post-game show. Thank you to our friends at the Stamey Funeral Home for bringing you the post-game show. So Matt, what you got on the stat sheet?
Start off passing. Ben Mooney, 8 for 12, 237 yards, 3 touchdowns. Rushing, Jeremiah Norris, 16 carries, 307 yards, 3 touchdowns. Xavion Wilson, 3 for 22, a touchdown. Elijah Goodson, 6 for 77, another touchdown. Receiving, Johnny Johnson, 3 catches, 86 yards, a touchdown. Jeremiah Norris, 2 catches, 83 yards, a touchdown. Kenyon Surratt, 1 for 40, and another touchdown as well. Defensively, we have, let's see.
You need it back?
No, I'm good. I just took a picture over here. Leading tackler, Landon Dover, 6 tackles, followed by Johnny Johnson, 5, 13. I think that is, it was 13. Trevor Hunt coming in with 4 tackles. A lot of big defensive stats here, for Burns tonight. Played well. Played a good game.
All right, so time to wrap this up. Offensive player of the game brought to you by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain. And I believe we agreed on Ben Mooney, did we not?
Ben Mooney, 8 for 12, 237 yards, 3 touchdowns. And like I say, came in hurt. We weren't even sure if we were going to see him tonight. Yeah. Credit his O-line for keeping his jersey clean, keeping him healthy. And thanks, Joe, for the stats there, always.
Yeah.
Played another good game. Didn't have to rush the ball, didn't have to be flushed out of the pocket. Another good game for Ben. Yep.
All right, once again, the offensive player of the game brought to you by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain. Defensive player of the game brought to you by Homestar Financial of Shelby, North Carolina.
Let's go. Was it Landon Dover? I think we had him leading tackler, six tackles tonight.
All right, Landon Dover, your Homestar Financial. I think I gave honorable mention to DeJuan Jolly for a couple of pass breakups and a couple of tackles, so he had a pretty good night in the secondary as well. So honorable mention for our defensive player of the game brought to you by Homestar Financial, once again, of Shelby, North Carolina. And the overall player of the game brought to you by S&R Auto Sales. I think this one was pretty easy.
No surprise here. Jeremiah Norris, 16 carries, 307 yards, 3 touchdowns, and also 2 catches, 83 yards, and another touchdown. So career night for Jeremiah. Run the ball good, caught the ball. There's nothing he can't do we'll need him going forward next week. Expect to see another big game out of him next week against Bunker Hill.
So Jeremiah Norris, your overall player of the game, once again brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby, North Carolina. Thank you once again to the Stamey Funeral Home of Falston for bringing you the post-game show. And once again, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, it was 63-34, Burns over Pine Lake Prep. Next week, we will be at Bunker Hill High School. Bunker Hill won big tonight. Tough test for the Bulldogs next week, as Bunker Hill, I think, is undefeated on the season. I have to double check, but strong program up there in Claremont next week. But we will travel up there, and fingers crossed, we'll be able to bring you video coverage of that game. Hopefully. In the playoffs, it's a little different situation. It's actually in some ways better for us. It's a better situation to get the video coverage, but we'll see. We're thinking that we will be able to do it, and we'll let you know for sure. Just check KTC Broadcasting, or I always put on my Facebook page, and Teresa and Calvin will put it on their Facebook page, as Kevin does as well. We do have it used to be Twitter. Now it's X. Kevin updates the X page all the time. So just be on the lookout for those things. So once again, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 63-34. Thank you for listening to this West End Sales broadcast of Burns High School football. Tune in next week as Burns visits Bunker Hill.